Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's off to an awesome start of their day. Another crazy snowy day here in Canada, of course. But give me 1 second while the chat phone loads in and stuff. And we'll jump into it for today. With this Claunchy right here. There we go. I can see you guys. What's up, Ford, Ashley, K? Good to see you. And yeah, another insanely snowy day. Can barely see outside. So I think we're going to drive and do some raids and do what we can do. Because, yeah, I can even barely see from in the car. What's up, Kristen? And Mark, good to see you, man. Level 1 Claunchy here. There's a Heatran hatching in a second. I want to start with that one, and then we'll drive to the next couple here. And I have a few checks. One of these is going to be a Spinda. One of them should be a Larvitar or a Bagon, and I don't know what the other one is. I think it's a win a raid quest. I do use the Go Plus. Yeah, what's up, Pace? You got Shane as well. Mateus, good to see you. Drea, welcome in, guys. Yo, Mark with the 3 months. Says 3 months, but it's 4. Happy to be part of the family, dude. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, man. None of this would be possible without you guys, so hugely appreciate that. Let's see some love for Mark, and let's also see some love from the quest. Number 1. Okay, is the Larvitar, as my Go Plus is honking in the background. What's up, Mary? One of these is a Spinda, one of them's a win a raid. I think the top one's win a raid. Let's go with that one first. Oh, it is the Lappy. Dude, that looks sick in the snow. So the last one should be our Drunken Pikachu. I hope that one shines. It's been a little bit since we got a shiny Spinda. When was that? Like the raid week going up to the wild area, maybe? Hey, Ron, what's up, man? Dude, I hope we can hunt some birds today. It's a terrible weather day, so I'm going to car grind for a bit, and we'll see what we can do. Last but not least, come on, the Drunken Pikachu. That's 10 off the hundo, though. And I don't think I have this pattern shiny. Hey, Giovanni, what's up, man? But yeah, I don't think I have that one shiny. Snowdrift is terrible, K. Yeah, that's why I'm going to drive for a bit. I can barely see outside. It is, there's snow piled up beside my truck that's like almost higher than the hood is. So we're going to do what we can do some raids, and it'll be what it'll be, I suppose. This one's going to pop in 2 minutes. I'm going to run some Palkia, and I think there's a few areas I could probably drive and do some shiny hunting still. And then hopefully it stops snowing at some point so I can go hunt the birds. I don't really care if it gets snowed on. It's just like this kind of weather would definitely ruin my gear. It would be like 3 seconds and all my stuff would be wet. Let's throw some Palkia on to start the day. Going to be a couple Heatrans, I think, and then one Kyurem down with the water. Let's watch one of your peak shorts. Thanks, man. Thanks for checking them out. And also, I can pick up some new quests now. Finally get a shiny Kyurem after 33 checks. Dang, that's a lot. Dude, I got to see this guy today. The shiny Claunchy has to get got. I can't believe this event is like technically supposed to be shiny boosted for Larvitar and Bagon, and I have one of each between all the days. So, I don't know. I got a hundo Larvitar last night, too, which is technically shiny boosted. That would have been a sick shundo to get. That's the only hundo that you guys haven't seen that I picked up recently. Yeah, this guy right here. So, technically, this guy's shiny boosted, and when I got the Bagon the other day, he was shiny boosted, too. Well, either one of these would have been a sick shundo. Of course, I already have this guy, but yeah, let's just keep catching stuff until our Raiderino pops here, and then we'll go for a drive. I think that's the game plan for today. Like, today was so snowy, it was one of those days I probably should have just called it a day where I couldn't grind, but I'm going to try my best, man. We'll do what we can do. Hopefully still get some cool shinies and stuff. And running the daily incense, I don't like doing it from the car. We can. There's a few places I could maybe run it. But I'm hoping when we go to, like, the bird park, it'll be okay enough that I can do a lap or two. We'll see. Hatched a hundo Larvitar, did you? Nice, man. Yeah, what's the larvae in now for eggs? Is it 10Ks? Let me see. Because they switched the 10K eggs around a little bit, right? He's not in those. Maybe one of the old 10Ks. He's not in the 12s anymore. I know that. Yeah, I think last season he was in the 10s. So maybe he had an old 10K. Because, yeah, they switched the egg pool around a little bit. I kind of don't mind it. Still, 2 of the things in there can't be shiny. We actually don't even know what the tink yet. Stay safe. Yeah, man, I'm going to try my best. We got 30 seconds so we can pop into this one. You know what's weird? This gym, I keep drifting out of the way to be able to connect to it. For some reason, like, half the time I can, and I can't. I don't know. Whatever. We'll do what we can do. Hopefully get some good luck with this guy today. We now have 3 different checks at the Shundo Heatran. And actually, Garlic got one yesterday. It was her birthday. So we celebrated her birthday yesterday, and we did a couple raids. She had 3 Shundo checks on her birthday from the short time that we grinded yesterday, which is insane. Too bad they didn't give her one. But still awesome. I mean, it's always cool to get some hundos and stuff. And if you want to hop in on the Heatran, let me know. This is going to be our first raid. Larvesta's in the 2Ks. Yeah, Larvesta's in the 2Ks, right? We're talking about Larvitar. I might have said the wrong thing before, but yeah, Larvitar, I'm trying to think. What eggs would he be in right now? Good to see you, though. The terminal, good to see you, man. Let's send some invititos. I hope we can find a lot of raids. I mean, the one benefit to driving is you do cover a lot more ground. So we will see. If your game will let you going to try to jump in, okay, I can try to send you one too. I can send invites again at the 60-second mark. All right, all my dudes are healed. Let's get my Heatran in there. Get all the fixins. I'm still loving the raid rotation right now, man. It's a great time to be doing legendary raids. Hey, Illusion, what's up, man? It says happy belated to Garlic as well. Thanks for including her in there. Hey, Runu with the dono says shiny luck for BT. I appreciate you, man. Let's see some love for Runu. Really appreciate the shiny luck and of course the dono too. Hopefully that pays off with a nice shundo for us. Never know. Some of these random days that you expect to get nothing turn into shundo days. And actually, one of the last times I card grinded was for the Ho-Oh raids, right? And we did get a shundo. So maybe some foreshadowing. I don't know. Either way, thank you for the dono. I appreciate it. We got the 6 of us in here. I'll wait to see if we can get Miss Ashley in. Look at the team we're using. Just a casual bunch of shundos and shiny 8s, hundos and stuff. Man, it's gonna be it's gonna be an interesting day. Like, the snow right now is so thick that I can barely see. Like, I'm just parked with my car off right now, but in front of me, it's that thick of snow. So I think this was the play, because otherwise it was gonna be just a nightmare to try to grind. And too, if I ruin all my gear for one stream, that would kind of really suck too. We got the 7-piece McNugget meal going in. Ashley's having an ice cream. It's definitely the not ice cream weather for me. 5 exams done for Jan, 4 to go. Hardest ones are over. Nice. There we go. All right, let's do it. Nightmare says I'm jealous. Be careful. Jealous of what? The snow? Yeah, I don't know. It's the snow is like I won't even get into it. Everyone's like, yo, you're so lucky. Anyone who deals with snow would disagree. So pretty much when I left my house today, I had to go dig my truck out of snow, get soaking wet feet in minus 15 condition, dig my truck out, drive here for an hour in the snowstorm. It's just a hassle, man. Snow really sucks. Hey, Catherine, what's up? Hopefully we can be the bird trainer today. I did see a bird yesterday, guys. I didn't catch him and he wasn't shiny. You guys would have seen that, but I did see a bird yesterday, even though it was off stream. It was a multi, and he fled the coop. I think it was like a 2500 CP. Kind of a big boy. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what we got. 2619. 2681 is the hundo. Hope the car starts. Yeah, no, I mean, I drove here. It's going to start fine. I mean, it should, but the winter's just a hassle, man. Here we go. Come on. Well, frick. Cool with the snow boost, though. Always cool to see that little snowman beside it, at least in game. Warmest day ever in the winter here. If you get 14 Celsius, dang, man, that's like a heat wave in Canada. We'd have our shirts off and shorts on in that kind of weather. Hate driving to work in the morning when it snows. Yeah, Lucian, dude, you know, another fellow Canadian. It's rough. It's like dangerous too. You got to really pay attention when you're driving in snow, because if you hit any like the soft snow in the corners, you just go in the ditch. So most of the streams after I stream with you guys, I'm driving home about 8 o'clock at night, something like that, and every single day I see cars in the ditch. Not like here and there. Every single day I see someone who's gone off the road from snow. So it's no joke. You got a huge Heatran for Kristen. Nice. That would have been a cool shiny. You know what's weird, speaking of Heatrans, I actually have 2 different double XL shinies. Not shadow ones, but he randomly likes to be a large shiny for me when he's in raids. Okay, settle down, Mr. Heatran. I guess we'll catch you before we move on. There should be another, I think, is it going to be Kyurem? We'll have a look in a sec. But this is... Okay, Lucius says I'm not Canadian. You know about the snow, though. Maybe not Canadian, but you know all about the snow. All right, we got some gems. Great. I was really hoping to have lots of gems today. I don't know if I want to pop the daily incense if we're driving or not. Maybe after this next raid. Hey, Marie, what's up? Hundo Larvitar and a shiny 98 Kyurem. Nice. Like Jan said, definitely drop a like. We're going to try to do what we can do today in these very hazardous conditions. I'll probably shiny check stuff for a lot of the time if we're driving in between raids, and then when we stop, I'll quick catch stuff. But we got a Kyurem raid as the next one on the docket. It just popped over there. I can see it. Wonder which way I should go. Yeah, we'll go this way. And dude, people driving in the snow is like horrifying. People are very not good at maneuvering their vehicles, which also makes things a little bit more dangerous. Also, the Claunchy. Oh, dude, give me the shiny Claunchy in the snow. I got one last year. It was shiny boosted for some kind of event, and I had snowy weather for it. So, like, picture that red of the Claunchy in the snow background, man. It's so nice. And it's kind of killing me not to be able to catch these, but there's only so much I can do while operating 1,000 things at the same time. Don't throw a Doxel tantrum. How's your day been, says Shane? But pretty good, man. Not too bad. Very, very snowy, but we're making do. Also, Bagon is technically boosted today. We'll see if we can pick one up. I do have one shiny from the event, Bagon-wise, that is. One Bagon, one Larvitar from this quote-unquote shiny boosted event. Also, do I take this Abra with me? Why am I feeling like doing this Abra? I feel like he's calling my name, and I haven't done too many of these. I'm going to do it, man. I don't know. I feel like I should at least use my MP if we're going to drive around raiding and stuff. Might have to use the four-wheel drive for today. Oh, man. No, dude, none of them from those Shadow Yellow Eggs, Shane. I appreciate the invites, though. I always see... Every time I see that you send me an invite, I'm always like, yeah, that's going to be a Shadow 3-star. And I appreciate them. I did 10 yesterday. Like, my whole 10 raids were all on the Shadow 3-stars. None of them shined. The problem is with the 3-star raids, they're only 1 in 64 odds. So, like, unless you can farm them, it's kind of tough to get shinies. But it is sick when you do get them. Like, shiny Shadows, especially what's in the 3-stars right now, I'm a huge fan of. I kind of hope they switch it around again, though, soon. I miss having, like, Lapras in there. Pinsir's another great shiny from the 3-star Shadow Eggs whenever it comes around. As we miss the light, frick. We'll check this Abra, as we do. We're not going to leave him on here. There we go. Marie says, happy belated birthday to Garlic. Yeah, I think she had a good day. We had some fun yesterday. And frick. What's the hundo for this? In the 70s, 80s? Something like that? Oh, dude, Shane, I really appreciate those. I super appreciate it, man. So keep, if you don't go to your way to send them, but if you see them, I'll always take invites for those. I'm going to try to find some in person today because we're going to be driving, but they're just like, they don't spawn. They seem to be like themed where they only come to certain gyms and they don't come to any of the gyms in this city that I grind in. They're all in like the outskirts, which is very weird. I have no idea why. But let's check for some shiny Claunchies. Ooh, a Totodile across there. Shiny? A non-con day shiny Totodile would have been sick. Always love a good toady. I think that's a Meryl I saw on that side, too. Still slowly plugging away on those field researches I got to do as well for the next level up. Yo, Giovanni with a 2 says, you bro, first happy birthday, second PT your peak. Hey, thanks for the dono, man. Thanks for including Garlic in there, too. She's a lovely human being, so thanks for shouting her out and stuff, but really appreciate that 2-bomb. Let's see some love for Giovanni. Let's also go finally hop into this raid. I'm going to need the 4-wheel drive today. It is spinning out car all over the place, which is not too good. Check this guy. That is not a shiny. Let's hop into Mr. Kyurem, but thanks again, Giovanni. I appreciate you, man. All right, there we go. Hey, what's up, Marissa? Mr. Weiss as well. 31 degrees today for Marie. That's crazy. Yeah, we have... my truck's is minus 11 right now, which is, like, kind of warm for us. But just insane blowing snow. Like, snow to the point where most of my instincts were telling me to take today off. But I decided to try to have a stream. Because, of course, yesterday we had the day off celebrating Garlic's birthday. So, gonna do what I can do today. But, oh my god, the weather is very bad here today. You got some snow in North Carolina, did ya? Cargrod? Yeah. Yeah, it's the only way I could really do it. What's up, Jackson? I hate when the eggs auto-hatch, K. It's the worst. It is the worst of times. Honestly, it's like the biggest stinker too, because eggs are already a scam, and all you want to do is see what's inside of them, and you get scammed out of that, and they're usually bad anyways. Real Pro says, Merry Christmas, you too, man. All right, 11 of us going in. Let's do it. Let's do the thing. Also, is my radio on? What am I hearing? I could hear some voice talking. I'm like, yo, is there a guy in the back seat? But no, I don't think so. I think we're good. All right, let's do this one. Also, there is a Shadow Pink egg I saw that should be hatched by now, which can be one of 4 things. I guess Snover's the only one that can't be shiny, but we're going to go chase that down after, I think, too. The Ghost of the Machine, I guess. We did get snow and ice, and it sucks, says Ashley. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, we have tunnels beside my house now. So the only way I can operate and get my, bring my trash to the curb and stuff like that is walking through tunnels. And these tunnels are about as high as I am. So when I'm shoveling, it's not shoveling under the side of the road. It's shoveling over my head, digging out tunnels, digging out my truck every day. It's awful. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Wow, that's so bad. G-Birds today? Not yet. We haven't popped the daily incense. How do you get Zacian? It was around for Max Finale event in GoFest. Alfie, what's up, man? Snom, good to see ya. Mr. Nick, welcome in. And... frick. Kyurem in his natural habitat would have been a thing of beauty. But at least it's an easy catch rate, so we like those. Hey, Wachel, what's up? Nothing compared to you guys? Like, barely an inch. The sun, yeah. It's always like, we have like a few snows like that at the beginning of the year, where like the sun will melt it off, and it's very nice. Whoa, holy spawns here. Holy Lesponzas. Let's check these first before I move on. I would be remiss if I don't check this this spawn cluster. Yo, Jay, what's up, man? Mr. Dukes, number 1 is this stupid thing that I can't wait for that to leave. Number 2 is this stupid thing. All right, we got lots of stupid things. Fans of stupid things will be psyched. My goodness gracious. I want to try to like go to some clusters and catch some stuff too. You guys know, usually on my streams, I catch everything that I see. So like driving in between clusters is not the best for me to be able to actually like, you know, hunt efficiently the way I like to. But it is what it is. We can always catch like this. Snob says stupid things. Giant fan of stupid stuff. Yeah, I mean, me as well. Canada's full of it here. Oh my god. And it looks like the only time they chose to shovel the sidewalks in this city is right before this snowstorm coming now. So you can't even tell that it's been done. Which is great. We love that. Yeah, dude, Jay, it was Garlic's birthday yesterday. We celebrated her birthday yesterday, had some fun, watched some movies and stuff. We went shopping and stuff too. It was another very bitter, cold, snowy day. Ashley with the 2, so not a shiny, finally a 96. Nice. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate that. Congrats on the 96 Kyurem. Still pretty sick. I mean, I fused a couple 96ers because they still go like over 5100 CP. They're still pretty beastly, I would say. You know what I think we'll do? After the next raid, when I'm driving in between them, I'll pop the daily. I don't care. Yo, let's just snover. Enough of that, man. Ooh, Shadow Egg up there. Okay, let's go for a stroll again. After this next raid we do, I'm just going to pop the daily. It's going to be a huge waste because a lot of the time is going to be spent in raids and stuff. But we got to see if we can get some birds today. It's just the way it is. Also, we have to finally put my truck in 4-wheel drive so that we don't decease. Yo, these snow mountains, I can't look over when I'm turning right now. I'm in a full-size pickup truck, and the snow mountains are taller than my truck is. That's not too good. But Mr. Bagu Beef decides to not shine. What exactly is the shiny boost they say on this guy? Is he like a half odds? I'm not seeing anyone pull a lot of these. Like, I don't know. Technically, a shiny boost could mean a half odds and 1 in 256, I guess, right? But let me pull in here. We'll catch all these guys. And I'll probably do this raid, and then we'll do the daily incense and do what we can do. Alright. Let's go. Who do we have here? Carvana Green? Not a green fish. He looks cool on the snowy beach, though. Claunchy. Today's the day we have to get a shiny Claunchy in the snow. Enough is enough. The Heatmore? The Hitmore is a hundo? What's that? What's the Hitmore? How about you? I actually don't have this shiny yet. Anorith is one of these weird ones that's the only fossil I don't have a shiny of yet. Which is kind of actually crazy. It's been out enough times too. Mr. Palmito. How about you, Mr. Monkey Man back here? No shiny monkeys this event either. I got the shiny Orangaroo, which is technically the other side of the shiny monkey family, even though they're not related. But I have not got the shiny Passimian yet. Mischievous as well. I'm kind of expecting to see some of those to shine soon. Mr. Wooloo, you mean Heatran? This guy. You mean this guy? He's a hundo. My buddy I'm walking right now. The first one I did was bad, though. The first one I did was a 2621, I think, where the weather boosted hundo is a 2681. I think that maybe is turned on shiny now, too. Hatena? I have no idea. I wonder, because people were getting those for GoFest, but I'm not sure if that's like officially been turned on or not. You have a shiny monkey? And a perfect mischievous? Oh, mischievous, nice. Yeah, it's a cool shiny, man. I mean, another one that's been out for a while, but it's one of the ghost ones that seems to elude me. Mr. Bagu Beef. All the spawns are coming in here pretty fast, though, man. That's a lot of stuff. Got a huge Ralts. Yeah, the pseudo costume. I know you'd be excited for that, Jay. You're a big pseudo guy, and rightfully so. So after we do this raid, I'm going to pop the daily, but let's see if I can snipe anything in the meantime, of course. Of course, there's nothing on the snipeable list at the moment. There's a Gary over there. Is there Kyurem raids today? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I guess I could hop into the Gary. I don't really want to remote that, but it's on the other side of the water. And I want to do this raid, and then I want to pop my daily incense. So maybe yeah. Yeah, sure, whatever, let's do it. I can confirm Shiny Dynamax Hitana is a thing. Your friend got one. Ooh, that's cool. The Dynamax one would be awesome. That's really cool to get. If anyone wants to hop in on Mr. Gary, let me know. I know that it's not the most popular raid boss, but for me, I'm always looking for a red Gary. I am a fan. Let's do the thing. Is Shiny Costume Dedenne returning? I don't know, Jay. I don't think so. I don't think that and the Wooloo are supposed to come back. I wish they were. The Wooloo is sick. Like the Dedenne was awesome too. I didn't get either one of them, which is awful. I hunted so hard last year. So many days of having wet feet to not get those. But, I mean, it would be cool if they surprise us, bring them back. We got the 2-piece McNugget meal. Me and Ashley going in, which ought to be enough to beat this. I will mega up Mr. Lucario, too, to give us a hand. Hey, Josephina, what's up? But, yeah, the Dedenne, man, so good. Like, the contrast in that shiny is so nice to begin with. The costume was great. Same with the Wooloo. They've been having a lot of really good costumes now that I think of it in the last year. Like, if we think back over this last year, think about, like, Go Fest, the Trainful Links, and then recently we had, like, the Beware in the costume. Can you even name a bad one that we've had recently? They've all been pretty nice. I don't think there's been a bad costume we've had all year, which is awesome. They were a grind. Never got the Dedenne. Thankfully, someone traded me it, though. Yeah, so, Marissa, another thing I noticed, too, is, like, typically in the past, most of the costume shinies were not shiny boosted. They're just a random full odds. Now they seem to boost almost everything, but they make them, like, either locked in raids or, like, research or whatever. So I don't know which is better, but yeah, having full odds costume shinies to hunt for is rough. Hey, what's up, Matt? Garlic turned 21 recently. She did. Good to see you, Matt. Good to see you. You see Snom is coming back to eggs. I think it's already in the eggs, Oscar. I think it's in the 5Ks. I hatched one the other day. Wiglet with a cowboy hat, Reese. That's the costume we need. And like a lasso as well, too. Hey, Toad, what's up, man? Actually's going to have a calm day next year. I mean, it already has had calm days. You're not having another classic, I guess. I don't know. A shiny costume Dedenne story is crazy. I remote rated one. Saw one on the map within 10 seconds and it shined. Really? That's insane. Sometimes it goes like that. What's my opinion on the shiny Kyurem? It's pretty good. The fusions are really nice. The black Kyurem is fantastic with that green. I really like it a lot. Wrapped around him, says Reese. Yeah, exactly. A Wiglet from the Old West. Man, why is Gary got to be a tank like this? I noticed this last time, too. We had like a lobby of like 5 or 6, and Gary's whooping us, but we can just bring down Kyurem, no problem. I think it's because the weaknesses, right? Like, we can use the Steel Doggos against the Kyurems, and this guy is just a tanky worm for no reason. I shouldn't call him a worm. He deserves better than that. We're going to do the Kyurem that I'm on top of after, and then I'm going to drive to, I think, the Bird Park. And I think there was a couple raids that are popped there. I'd love to do some laps, but man, I can't even see outside from snow. Like, I think that's going to be a losing battle. So we might just have to pop the daily incense and waste lots of time on it and kind of just check stuff as I'm driving around. I actually did get my my bird that I saw yesterday was driving. I had Garlic hold my phone while I was driving around, and that's when the bird popped up. So maybe that'll happen again. Hey, sounds good, Toad. Thanks for hopping in for a minute. I appreciate you, dude. Shinies don't feel boosted at all? Yeah, I mean, for the Larvitar and the Bagons don't feel boosted at all to me either. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Looking for a red boy in a 1937. Imagine just a mega raid giving you a Shundo. I'm pretty sure who told me that. Someone told me, dude. I'm forgetting who it was. Someone got a Shundo Salamence from a remote on the stream. I'm pretty sure once from a mega raid, which is insane. But here we go. Come on, be red. No, in a 1901. Dude, red Gary in the snow. Speaking of peak, that would be it. That would be so nice. I would just end the stream. Your shiny Zapdos happen while driving? My biggest fear is always like, there's going to be, I don't know, something that takes my attention away and I miss a bird or something. Especially like, I don't know, there's like a 10-second delay on the stream for you guys to even tell me. We're going to do this Mr. Kyurem here, though, and then let me just have a peek in the meantime. If that pops in 20 seconds. There's a Heatran back over there, which we love those. We're a big fan of the Heat guy. And also Campfire. Thanks for working perfectly. Ooh, not for a bit. There is a Kyurem here, though, that ends kind of soon. One of them yellow eggs up there. I haven't seen too many yellow eggs. Gonna be a Dondozo or Bombirdier. Same with that one. Why did this have to be Snover? They gotta take those out of the 1-stars. So dumb, man. All right, that's our course of action. Let's hop in on Zeus one. Spider says, how we doing today? We're doing good. It's a very snowy day. So, I mean, I don't know how Canada does it. I don't understand it at all. But it snowed every single day for the last few weeks, and it's supposed to snow for the next couple months, like with no breaks. It doesn't even make any sense. I don't know where the snow is going to go at some point. I don't know. I have to relocate countries pretty soon. Snover because the holiday's coming? I know, but he's been around for a while, though. Like, he's been in the Shadow 1-star raids for ages. All right, there we go with the 4-piece McNugget meal going in. We got John, we got Brian, we got Marissa as well. And we seem to fill a lot of these lobbies. Like, this seems more popular than the Heatrans are, which for me, I'm a big sucker for Shadow raids. I've just always been that way. I don't know. Snob says, let me go to Canada? Does it make dollars at least? Nah, Reese, doesn't make dollars or cents. But, like, seriously, it used to. I don't want to be one of these guys, oh, back in my day. But seriously, like, when I was, like, a young kid, it would snow like crazy, and then it would just be cold as frick for a while, and then eventually melt, right? These recent years, it just snows every single day and never stops. I don't understand it. Like, I'm not a scientist, but for some reason, it just snows every single day without break. How much water can even be in the sky? How does it even happen? I did not get the Pikachu Libre yet. Not level 20 yet. Not a huge fan of the shiny Shadow Heatran. I mean, it's not the most striking shiny, but I just like any shiny's cool. And yeah, I travel sometimes. I went to 3 different events this year. One in Los Angeles, one was in New York, I guess New Jersey, and then I went to Vancouver as well. So I travel sometimes when I can make it work. But let's beat this guy up, and then we'll pop our daily incense, and we'll go drive to the bird park, which is going to kill me because we're going to be at the bird park, but not be able to walk the bird part of it. I don't know. I'm still, like, debating it, but the blowing snow, there's no way at all. It would just wreck all my stuff. I'll be in California for the tour event, Spotter. That'll be the next trip I'll be going on. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Give me a shundo today. Come on. 2553. Do it. Wow. 2487. That's a really good IV. I don't know why these have all been so bad. I don't understand it. I've rated so many Kyurems, and they've all been Count Stonkula. But a shiny, well, frick. Frick it all to heck. Also, Kyurem needs to see a chiropractor, man. Why is his neck so low? How is his neck lower than his butt? Like, how do you walk around like that? That seems forced. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Loke? He is. But yeah, look at this. Like, you know anyone who walks like this? I don't know, man. Am I doing Mega Gyarados? I just did one. I literally just did. I don't know how many of them I'll find today, but I just did a Mega Gyarabear a second ago. We're going to pop my daily incense. It's going to be a monumental waste, like I said, driving around, but oh well. Everything is these days. Let's go ahead and pop this. I know we don't have anything running right now, but I want to do this so we don't get sidetracked. Yeah, we'll do it for 54 minutes. And then, yeah, it should be fine. Whoa, Marissa got the hundo? No way. As if. That's insane. GG's on the hundo. That's fantastic. Okay, so that was a good raid. Loke says, I'm going to cry. Don't cry. We'll find some other ones, hopefully, at some point in my life. I like Gary's too, man. Gary's my guy. Keep in mind, he is my favorite Pokemon of all time. So if I see any Garys, I will be smashing them. First spawn off the daily incense is the Claunch Donkey. And all of a sudden, 1,000 cars just spawn in here. I'm like, yo, I'm going to go for a drive, look for some raids. And the cars are like, nah, I'm going to drive here too. I'm going to be an existing human here. All right, we're just going to pull out in front of this old granny. It's fine. I'm sure she has brakes in that Buick. It should be okay. We got ourselves a Smoliver. Isaturo, what's up, man? If you guys see any birds, be yelling from your side. I'm going to put this like in this. I have a little phone mount so I can kind of just like hands-free-ish click on stuff. But if you see a bird, man, let me know. I can't share my code. I appreciate you, but I cannot drop my code. You can only have 450 friends in Go, so unfortunately can't add everyone. I do add supporters of the channel, though, just to make things fair, because the supporters are the only reason that I'm here doing this right now, or else I would not be able to stream ever. And ourselves a Passimian. Cool. Come on, Mischievous. One of you can shine. That'd be nice. The Monkey Man as well, that doesn't want to shine. You walk on vehicle? No, I'm driving on vehicle right now. We are out for a drive. because I have an intense snowstorm like every other day, but today is one of the ones that has blowing snow, which makes it pretty much impossible for me to be able to grind outside. As you guys know, I usually just go suffer outside for 4 hours at a time, walking through deep snow, but today it's like zero visibility. So we're going for a bit of a driving grind. Gonna do some raids, but of course try to see some stuff along the way. 10 gray throws, nice. I would love to make 10 gray throws, because that gives us a larvae or a bagoo. Otherwise, BT'd be bankrupt? I don't know. Kyurem has 15 minutes? What? Oh, it's that one too? Dude, can I even drive to that one? I don't know if I can. Oh, that's gonna stink. If not, I'll try to hop it on the go. Yes, yes, game, I know. We're being very safe about things. Can I? Okay, let me try to drive in there. There's like a little parking lot. I'll try to drive to that. Dude, that sucks. I thought it was the other gym. I thought it was this one up here in the middle, but apparently it's not. The Gulpinator, that's a no. Need to get the Claunchy today. It is a must. It is imperative that we get a Claunch Donkey today in the snow. And again, I don't need it. I know that. I just really want him because he's cool. And also Rhyhorn. I forgot about the Rhyhorn Rodeo here. Man, that's even more of a bummer to have this park all snowed up, man. The Rhyhorn Rodeo's in town, and I can't even properly hunt it. You level 50'd it, infused it with the Zekrom? Nice. That's awesome. Hey, Pip, thank you for the sub, man. Yeah, congrats on the hundo. That's fantastic. Oh, never mind. They've completely... Dude, are you kidding? They blocked all this in with a snowplow. So, can I even travel over that way? Dude, that's so rotten. See if I can, like, run through there. Which I'm not sure that I can. What do the roads look like? Terrible. You can't see it all. The snow is about as high as my truck beside me on most of the roads. Like I said, you guys know me. If it's at all humanly possible to grind, I will, but, yeah. What about you? Dude, that's gonna suck, man. The only way to connect to that raid is to run through a snowbank. Oh, man, okay, I guess we're gonna go for it. Hey, what's up, Creations? Like the stream? I appreciate that, dude. Okay, let me go run through a snowbank and we'll hop back. I have to leave my chat phone here because it's mounted, but... Give me a sec, guys. But yeah, Spotter, I'll try a bit. I am driving a car, though, right? So I can't be like a photographer as I'm driving or anything like that. But, all right, let's go get soaking wet outside. Hopefully no one takes my car. I just left it running. Well, yeah, it's a snowy day, as you can see. You can't really see the blowing snow here, but it's... Take my word for it, it's not nice. Come on, dude. Let me in this. They've blocked off half this parking lot with like a snowplow. So usually I'd be able to drive to this, but I can't today, which is super annoying. And also going to ensure that I have soaking wet feet for the rest of the day too, which is awesome. Come on, dude. Yo, really? This isn't even like a path here. This is just like a snowbank. Oh, Rhyhorn, come on. I take a Rhyhorn in the snow. All right, finally. Jeez. If you want to hop in, do your thing. I can't see the chat for a second until I get back to the truck. So if I miss something, my apologies. I will catch up. But if you want to snipe, do your thing. Holy high snow here. Let's also get my boy in. Mr. Heatran. See if we can grab ourselves a hundo. That's crazy Marissa got a hundo. Actually, my last hundo of this, I think, was in LA. For Unova Tour last year. I think I got one on the last day. And I've rated Kyurem like 650 times. And I have 2 hundos. 2 or 3 maybe. Which statistically is still okay, but would love to get another one. Especially if it shined. Oh my god. Dude, shoes are soaked. Not good. But we made it back. Oh my god. Jeez, man. That is terrible outside. All right, let's do it. All right, let's go. Hey, thank you for the 2, Spider. I don't know. You just got to listen to the mods, man. I appreciate the 2. I don't think you were banned either, because I can see you in the chat, but appreciate the 2, man. I have 580 aces, Marissa. BT has 100% odds. All right, let's go. Let's do the thing. But yeah, thanks for the 2, man. I appreciate it. But we're not trying to start any serious drama or anything. I'm literally driving around in the snow to make a stream happen for fun. So we're not looking for any shenanigans going on. But let's do this raid. Also, my daily incense is still running. How did I not see any spawns off it there? It should have got a couple of spawns as I walk through there. That's why I evolved the shiny Eevee into Umbreon. Umbreon's my favorite. That is my 100% favorite evolution in the shiny and not shiny form. But all right, let's go. Hey, DR with the dono says sub onk. Thanks for the dono, man. I don't love the message, but thank you very much for the dono. What a guy, man. Who is your next buddy you're working on? I don't know. I'm trying to do some shadow hundos. That's what I'm doing right now. This is not a shiny the Heatran. It's just a hundo, which is still sick. Dude, the same IV again. Supermon says pure dedication out in these conditions. I appreciate you, dude. Yeah, like it takes like an hour to drive here now with how bad the snow is. So I was gonna take the day. Most people would, but I'm really pushing myself to make sure we have some streams. So I appreciate the kind words. And come on, not a shiny. He looks so cool on the beach, man. Why don't you want to shine, Mr. Kyurem, Mr. Dino? At least he's a guaranteed catch. We do love that. And I can't drive through the other side of here either. Like, usually you can see these little paths in here. So like up near here, I can usually drive. But today they have all these big snowbanks blocking it off, which really sucks. That's okay though. We'll go back to the city. There's a Heatran. Yeah, dude, Nightmare, same. Honestly, I'm going to do this. That's how you know that we've lost our mind. We're going to do a cryogonal. It's a decent shiny. I just hate this thing. But yeah, most of mine are like in the 2480s for Kyurem every time. It's crazy. But French exam tomorrow? But it's low-key easy? Dude, I understand French because like everyone speaks, not everyone, but a lot of people in Canada speak French. I just don't speak it very well. Someone can say like a full sentence to me, like literally talk to me for a paragraph and I'll understand what it is, but I can't say it back. I don't know. All right, here we go. Hey, what's up, Kez? How we doing today, man? Not man. Kez, oh my god, I'm sorry. I was looking at that. Yeah, Spider, dude, like it's not, I don't know. Well, I'm not going to address any more comments like that. We're trying to have a good time. My apologies, Kez, reading the comment above. No drama up in here today. Only good vibes. I'm a new subscriber. Hey, thank you, Rocky. I appreciate that. Welcome in. But yeah, I don't like any animosity in the chat. No fighting back and forth. We're not going through who's right and who's wrong. We're just having a fun time. We're here to play Pokemon GO. Sorry, Kez. I'm trying to read some other nonsense above. All right, dude, this thing's taken all day. I think this is a boosted shiny. It should be. Because most of the stuff in Dynamax is, especially the 3 stars. Kez just like, why did this guy just call me man? I've lost my mind. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, the next raid we're going to do is going to be a Heatran back in the city. You know what's kind of like annoying is when I first came here, I started the stream at 3. There was a ton of raids at 2:55. Or like that ended at 2:55, meaning if I would have started like an hour earlier, we would have had like a complete full lineup. Which I mean, it is what it is. I couldn't have started an hour earlier, but that would have been nice. So hopefully we get a few more drops like that, where there's just raids everywhere. Still on the hunt for the shiny Dynamax Cryogonal. I don't think I've done like any of these, Marissa. I hate Cryogonal. I'm really not a fan of it. But the shiny's okay, and I got to use my MP, and it was already here, so I'm like, I guess we'll do it. We have 7 shinies in a row on Sunday. Nice. Day 2 calm day. Hey, Cleo, what's up? I'm going to do G-Max Snorlax Nightmare, of course. Yeah, so the first time that Snorlax actually came out in G-Max, it was not remotable. So I had to drive like 2.5 hours. It was last winter, again, in the crazy, horrible snow. And I didn't get the shiny all day. And then it was back for Max Finale, and I didn't get the shiny again then. So it's one of these ones that I've chased kind of hard, and I can't get for some reason. Oscar is going to be cool, man. I'm excited. So how it works, I'm guessing, not really guessing, but from what I've seen, is that it looks like you need 90 more days interaction after best friends to become forever friends. So no one's going to be doing these remote trades for at least 3 months to come, which is kind of a bummer. But when they come around, that should be awesome because a lot of you guys I'm lucky with. So like I'm going to try to schedule, assuming that down the line, we go forever friends with a lot of people and try to have those trades on streams. I think would be kind of fun. You know what I mean? If we could like have them and see how they go for both of us and whatever. So I'm looking forward to it quite a bit, but it's probably not going to be a thing for, I guess, at least until what, like March? Even if they drop that for the whole world now. 23% from Kez. Aviation, what's up? All right, here we go. Cryogonal's down. I did not have this on my bingo card rating this stupid thing today, but maybe he'll shine. Also, there's like a glorious old guy with a phone in a car that just pulled in beside me. You think he's rating as well? Here we go. Frick. 1552. Couldn't tell you if that's good or bad. I have no idea. But we'll bonk him and go for a drive. Because, yeah, I don't want to do the Bombardier either. If that was Don Dozo, I was going to do it. Holy notifications. But, yeah, let's go for a drive. 24% from K. Hey, Mick, what's up? Can't even grind Pokemon? Because you're... Oh. Dude, I hope that heals. That's... Ligament stuff is terrible. 15% from Curtin. Oh, my God, Curton. We're better than that. Yo, this old guy almost blocked me in here. I was saying how glorious he was, but like he just parked so I could barely get out of here. Come on, old guy. Don't be doing that. We got to make another great throw. Let's make the great throw on this guy right here. Sweet. And this give... Okay, come on. 5K gives us a piggy made from Stardust materials. You get less Stardust for hatching one than you get for catching one, which is very bittersweet. Let's try this again, though. Number one's going to be an Electrike for hatching an egg. Okay, what's up, Nick? Number two, frick. Frick it all the heck. The only good news is we might be able to find some birds in the drive back. Because this is, like, adjacent to Bird Park. And, man, I thought that was going to be, like, the one benefit of having a driving stream today is I don't get my feet wet, but having to go through that snowbank for that raid. Took my dry feet away from me. Peter friggin' frick. How many shinies did you get this weekend? 128. But one of them was from a raid and one of them was from an egg. So, like, I still got 128 shinies in the calm day, but, like, I guess only 126 of them were calm day shinies. If that really matters. Where are you going, guy? Oh my God. Dude, okay. Guy just had his right signal on and then just drove straight. So I'm glad that I waited because that was almost just a head-on accident for no reason at all. Brain no working good for that guy. I literally just saw him like, yo, that guy's coming straight at me. All right, anyways. Always love that. But yeah, it was a good weekend. We didn't get any Shundo. So my area, unfortunately, is not that popular for, like, Pokemon GO players, and what that boils down to is it has a little bit less callouts for like hundos and stuff. So the one area that I will grind sometimes, the university, is very good for hundo callouts. I'm sure if I grinded that area, I'd be getting some shundos on the calm days from time to time. But this area, it's kind of just a crapshoot, right? It's just like a, if you're lucky enough to find one in the wild type deal. The old-fashioned way. Let's get rid of this. 10 Great Throws is a great quest. If we can pick up some more of those, it'd be awesome. Win a raid. You know what? That's fine, too. Win a raid's a boosted check. Hey, Axolotl, what's up, man? Hey, see Illusion. Thanks for chilling today, man. Let's, oh my God. Windows are like icing over up in here. Dude, the winter grinds are just so rough, man. Even if you're driving, it's like everything is just more inconvenient in the winter. Hopefully we get a shundo for our efforts today. You never know. You never know which day you leave the house you're going to end up with a shundo, and I really hope that day is today. We'll make our great throws in this next Heatran raid, which I think is, yeah, it's up over there. Only got 21 minutes on it now. And I did see a couple birds on this street the last time we went down here. I usually don't grind this street walking. Oh, here we go. Dude, on cue. Ready? Oh, not a shiny. Dude, I literally just freaking called that. As if, man. I was like, yo, we have seen birds here. There's a freaking bird. Okay, well, let me wait till we get to, like, a parking lot. Yo, that's crazy. Okay. Man, I mean, you can't really predict that any better. I was like, oh yeah, we've seen birds here. Come on down, Mr. Multi. Just like that. You know what we do here? And there it is. The great throw. Come on. One. Nope. Sir. Sir. Well, okay. Whatever. Bird number 1's gone. It's fine. What a dingus, man. That could have been so awesome. A snowy birdito. I mean, that's still awesome. I'm still pretty happy with seeing a bird there. So popping the daily incense actually paid off. I was going to wait and try to like run it later. So I know we're going to waste some time while we're in raids and stuff, but that worked out okay. At least we saw one. Anti-climax. I don't know if that's the term. Well, I think that it might be something else. But let's go Z's way after this guy almost runs a red light as well, man. I think people like err on the side of they're not going to stop at stoplights because it's icy out. But they're going to end up hurting someone, man. Oh my god. Long time no see. What's up, Crucified? Currently dying? Yeah, I don't know. It's close. I know what you mean. We were looking for anticlimactic. Also, Dinopotamus? Maybe? Sir? Nah. Come on, man. Why didn't they make that bird shine? That would have been sick. A shiny birdito. And I know everyone's gonna be like, yo, you get them all the time. But like, we actually have seen a pile of birds since my last shiny. I know that still sounds greedy, but we've seen a lot of birds since the last one shined. Also, I guess we'll go down like G-Bird Avenue after and stuff too. Looking for some birds. Ooh. Yo, I wonder if I can go down this alley. Is this alley for cars? Is it for cars and bikes or just bikes? I just pulled down it, so hopefully it's for cars and bikes. It might just be for bikes, but it's okay. I like it. Felt that way to me. We're going to do Mr. Heatran. Where am I going next? Ooh, you pop in 8 minutes. You're looking mighty fine over there. Let's do Z's one. How many Kyurem fusions does one need? A lot, because they're very good attackers. What's up, Book? How we doing? Just found out that Bagon evolves. Yeah, dude, it evolves into Salamence. I have a Shundo of that. It's a fantastic shiny. But let's also get my guy in here. My game is running bad. I don't know why. I'm in a car, so it shouldn't be like my phone is too hot or cold, I don't think. Kind of strange. Whatever. It's all good. I like this little alley. There's like no traffic here. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. It looks like a loading place for businesses. So they can load up whatever they sell in their businesses. But I like it back here. It's nice and quiet. DR says drop a like, guys. Definitely drop a like, man. These streams are, I mean, most people would probably be like, yeah, there's no point in doing that. So I'm really trying to stretch the limits to make sure we got a stream in today. I'm excited for the upcoming GMAX event. Me too. Your brain got fried by brain rot on the bus this morning? Is that how it works? You see the news about remote trading's gonna be sick, man. I mean, it's been data mined for a while, so we kind of knew like to expect this in the future. But it's cool to see that it's actually finally coming to the game, because I've been lucky friends with dozens of people, members from the streams and stuff, and there's no way to actually trade other than, seeing them at GoFest maybe once a year. So it's going to be awesome to be able to trade some of you guys and to be able to do those on streams. And it's really cool that if you're lucky friends, the trade will be lucky too. Like, there's just a lot of big wins with that. It looks like after you do your first lucky trade, though, you have to like build it up again to get another one. So what I mean by that is, like, when you go forever friends, you get that remote trade, but your next one, you're going to have to like get more hearts or something again too, which is interesting. We'll see how that works. What's up, Zay? Bought the Kalos Tour ticket event. Nice, Charlie. The in-person one or the global one? Need to remote trade with Garlic because you're lucky with there, says Nick. Yeah, dude, I feel like everyone in our community is lucky with everyone, like and people like, if I think about people like Louise, she's in New Zealand. When am I going to realistically see her unless there's like a Go Fest in New Zealand or something? You know what I mean? So like, that's going to be awesome for people like that to trade with. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. We got 2606, otherwise known as Dog Plops. Not too good. Is Heatran that easy to beat? Yeah, he's double weak to ground, so yeah. Here we go. Come on, do it. Frick. I don't know why for a second I thought he maybe was, but I was 100% wrong. What's up, Heavy? 1,000,000% shiny luck. Charlie says for global. Gotcha, yeah. It's a good event, man. I'm going to be playing the in-person event and the global event, and I'm very excited to be doing so. He's been caught. Yo, my game is running like dog plops. This gives us... Oh, a Lappy again. And 1131 is the hundo. That guy was very close to greatness. In the snow, a shiny Lappy would be special. I know a certain somebody would really like to see that, and I wouldn't mind it either. We got 2 of the great throw quests. Number 1's going to be the Bagoo Beef. Number 2 is a Bigante as well, but not the best. Man, the snow is like coming in these like droves where it's freezing like these little pellets on my windshield. Which is super annoying because my wipers are going to not love that. My wipers are like, yo, we need a raise, man. We're dealing with too much. Imagine that shiny. I can imagine. It would be cool. I'd love to see that. Also, I'd love to see people not run their cars into my car. My car is, believe it or not, one of these cars that does not like to play contact sports. My car would just like to be a free-range car and not have other cars run into it. And a lot of the people in this city don't seem to understand that. There's some snapping turtle-looking old guy behind me that almost just ran into me, so... Well, that's good. Well, it would have been fun. I'd love to have to deal with that shenanigans on stream. That'd be really great. Also, what do you have for us, sir? Normal does not mean weak. That's like the worst news you could have told me. Why could you not just be a bug one, man? You still don't got snow? Well, lucky you. Don't even have a shiny Tauros? Oh, yeah, I have some shiny Tauros for you, Mr. Nicholas. It's going to cost you $1 million, though. Or just like, I don't know, some Joe's Nuts would work, or pizza. How about you, Mr. Golet? Golet is a Nolet. Let me put on some Palkia again for a second here. Palkia is going to be our best friend with this limited reach. Oh, I can't. Dude, that would have sucked. Oh, that could have been such a big mistake. All right, see you, Jan. Thanks for popping in for a few minutes. Appreciate you. Have a good one. And ourselves the Gulpin. You had pizza earlier? Oh, I want that so bad. Any shiny so far? Not yet. We saw a bird, though. We had a Multimus Maximus, but he fled the coop. He did not feel like sticking around to see what happens next, and I don't blame him. Oh, there's a Kyurem there, too. Okay. Yo, let me restart the game. It's running, like, really blocky and bad. We got a couple of Raiderinos, though, coming up, which is great. Things we like to see. Okay, game. Yep, there we go. Nice and easy. I love to see that they're not working on fixing anything about the game, because it's running perfect right now. Hopefully they just keep it like this forever. I'm sure they plan to. Oh, we got 5 different species, 3 treats for your buddy. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm still trying to bang off these 500 field research quests, so this one's kind of easy. Yeah, take your time. That's fine, Heatran. Whenever you're ready. Look at this guy. Why would they make animations like that? Why wouldn't they just make them all come out in like a 1.5 second interval? So many Mega Raids around? Yeah, Mega Raids, I mean, usually I'm not the biggest fan of. They're Gary right now, so I'm a fan currently, but I'm usually looking for Legendary Raids. Alright, he's had his 3 treats. He's all nice and full. He had his Christmas feast, and a Chansey, which is technically a boosted shiny. So not the worst thing to pull out of there. Mr. Knackley, that's a 406. That is one of the worst things to pull out of there. Got the Weedler as well. Alright, let's drive to that next raid around the corner. It's going to hatch in 1 minute and 40 seconds. Also, I just saw an old guy smoking a pipe. Like a wooden pipe. What year is this? Also, can you be a Ditto? I'm going to slow catch and find out. Ooh. Yo, are you a Ditto? Mr. Mankimus Monkimus? Come on, do it. Nah, he's not. He said gotcha. Well, frick. Yeah, that's our next target right there is the Heatran. Hey, what's up, Hoochie? Wooden pipes show class and elegance. They also show a little bit of age. Boy, yeah, he looked pretty glorious, man. He's just smoking a pipe. It's like, oh, yes, it's nice and snowy outside. I think I'll take my pipe for a walk. And I kind of respect him. I gotta say, it looks mighty fine. I don't think I could rock that thing. I think it would look a little bit weird if I had a wooden pipe hanging out of my mouth, but that guy's, he's doing a good job. I don't know. Sai-Ai. It is not a blue duck. And the library is just bumping, because why wouldn't it be? Just a big reminder to this entire community that TVs don't exist, so books are the best thing to get our entertainment. Not one parking spot here. You have to be kidding me. Except for, can I park here? All right. That will do, pig. That will do. Let's catch all these guys. You could tell any story with a wooden pipe and sound interesting? Yeah, I feel like you just command respect. It's kind of like Cuban cigars too, right? You see some old dude smoking a big Cuban cigar and you're like, yeah, he's probably hard AF. And that stands for as frick. Galvantula. Imagine seeing him in your room. I would just move. It would not be worth it. Still got Kyurems and 5-star raids, yes. And there should be one coming up in right there, Nick. Mr. Nicholas. After we beat up Mr. Heatran, we'll beat him up. What's up, Carrie? Let's do it. Let's get my guy in here. I think I have almost all the buddy hearts I need, but we'll get him in regardless. Just for funsies. Send some other ones. All right. Brain won't let me, my brain won't stop thinking about that episode of SpongeBob where he learned how to swear. That is a good one. It is a pretty good one for sure. Hey, what's up, Ghost? Smoking is not a good thing in my city. They're not even going for the legal stuff out here. I mean, Canada's a weird country for, like, what you're talking about is legal here. And I think I smell that more than cigarettes, usually. That's the more common, Canadian smokable in this neck of the woods. Kelso said need a raid pass? It would be nice if they gave us, like, one weekly remote. That'd be nice. It wouldn't even be that much of a big deal for them. They should, but they're never going to do that. They're just the worst. I mean, literally, illegals as crucified? Oh, you mean the other stuff. They had that in this city, too. All right, 8 of us going in. And although I'm inside a vehicle right now, it is cold in here, man. It's like this constant battle of you have to turn the heat off or else it fogs up. But then if you turn it off for too long, you have to put it back on to defog. It's a great conundrum. You need heat, but also less heat at the same time. Miss 100 coin remote raid prices. Yeah, Nick, dude, believe it or not, I wasn't even playing when that was a thing. I've only been playing for 2.5 years, roughly, a little bit short of that. So that wasn't even a thing when I started. They've always been expansive. Do I hate any Pokemon? Yeah, Bronzor. Take Heatran. You just missed a couple, Francois. If I find some, though, I gotcha. If we find some other ones. I'm trying to do as many as I can find today, but I can only do whatever we can find. Hopefully this one's going to be decent. I think this is our third or fourth Heatran. We've done a couple Kyurems, too, that are all terrible. All right, man. Here we go. Drop a like for some shiny. Let's crush that like goal, man. Do me a favor. Drop a like. We're grinding in awful conditions to make these streams happen. This is, wow. Speaking of awful, that's very bad. 2586. That's almost 100 off the hundo. Know who's in raids after Heatran and Kyurem? I think it's Zekrom and Reshiram, right? But the shadow raids will be all month. And come on, do it! Oh, let's go! A snowy Heaty. He's going to be terrible, but still. We'll take him in the snow. In his natural habitat. Well, kind of. He's a fire guy. Also, sir, chill, man. Come on. Imagine we lose him because I can't hit him with a ball. But there we go. He stayed. And for science, look at that IV. That's just that's really good. That's perfect. I was hoping to get that IV today. So that's a big win for me. In 3 checks. Number 1 is Mr. Knackley. Number 2 is Knackley. I think these are all, aren't they? Oh my god. Enough of those, please. Anything but that. The 2582 and not shiny. So I guess it could be worse then. Mine could have been not shiny and stinky. So there's Mr. Kyurem. Why Geodude? Did anyone ask for, like, yo, can we get some more Geodude raids up in here? I don't think anyone asked for that, but that's perfect. Let's go beat up Mr. Kyurem. Yours is a 13, 12, 14. Dang, that's close, Storm. Yo, that's like the 3rd time today that someone has tried to park behind my car. I just saw this guy just roll his eyes because I'm making a move. He was literally just going to leave his truck behind my car. Like, obviously not, brethren. That's obviously a dumb idea. And he has a sticker on his car that says, I share the road. That is a special kind of dumb guy right there. What a guy, man. Anywho, we have the Dusky. What about you? Wouldn't mind a bag on. Would much rather the Claunchy. The Donkamus Claunchamus. I wonder if I should look. There was another area of town that has sometimes 3-star raids over by the mall. So it takes a while to drive there, but I'm going to check on Campfire after. So I want those Shadow 3-star raids. If at all humanly possible. That one's inside of this place? Okay. To keep on going. Favorite shiny is Gyarados. I like me the red Gary. I'm a big fan of the Gare Bear. Also, too, one of these days I gotta finally grind to rank 20 in PvP. I want to get that Pikachu Libre. I think I got to like rank 14. It's so annoying though. The battles take so long that I can't be bothered. I gotta be like in the mood to do a bunch of PvP one day, which sometimes I am, but sometimes like you're about to beat someone, you still have 3 Pokemon left, and they're still throwing charge moves. You're like, yo, this is just taking up my entire day, man. We can't be having that. On your second cup of coffee? I could use a coffee right now. There's nowhere like good to go that doesn't suck for drive-thrus. They don't have any truck-friendly drive-thrus around here. You're close to level 19? Yeah, you're close then. Let's drop at the gym. Who do we put here? Let's put the Blue Fire Pig guy. That's his name. Blue Fire Pig guy. Which is getting a Mega in the game. And if this light ever changes, we'll hop into Kyurem. And I'm not so sure that it will change, because I've just been here for my entire life already. Oh, now the light changed, and there's a homeless dude just casually walking across the red light. Nice. Nice. Well, take your time. I mean, after all, it is a snowstorm, so probably a leisurely day to have a waddle across the street while you look at your shoes. But we have finally made it. Let's pull on in. I don't know if you could hear that. That was my brakes failing, by the way, that sound. Which pretty much means your brakes have ice in them and don't stop your car anymore. So that's good. What does she have? I'm curious to know. Item bag is full, really? Coiled and ready to strike. Let's hop in. Do the thing. Hopefully I can find a place to park here, man. Dude, what a mess. He has shoes, impressive. Yeah, he's having a good look at them, too. He's just making sure that they're both still there. He literally he waited for the light to change so that he could walk out in front of me when it was red. So, I don't understand. I don't understand. Whoa, 10 people that quick? Dude, before I could even park, you guys are all in here. That's insane. We gotta play forever now? It's a curse? Why do I gotta play forever now? What's the curse? Is it living in Canada? Is that the curse? Because it's already got me. It's starting to break my soul year after year of dealing with this. There we go, 11 of us jumping in. Mr. Dev in there. He looks like he's warm for the winter. He's got a nice scarf on and everything. Brakes are failing. How is that a curse that makes you play for the whole time, though? Honestly, though, that's super scary. When you go to hit your brakes and it makes this like sound, and pretty much when there's ice in there and your car just slides. It's horrifying. Frizz says you play Legends EA. Not really, no. I'm more of an all-in on Pokemon GO type of lad myself. One person not readied up. I'm not even going to say anything about this. I'm going to use reverse psychology. I love when people do this. Use my bottle cap on shiny Xerneas, which will become a Shundo. Nice. Dude, the Zern is underrated. I respect that. If you can't stop, you got to keep driving, continue playing. Well, if you can't stop and you continue driving through lights, you're going to have another problem than not being able to stop playing. We're going to have a few problems. All right, Kyurem, enough is enough. I know you like being a snow dinosaur guy and you think you're all cool and you got a pointy head, but you're going to shine. How many total Shundos do you have? 13. What pose does Dev have? I don't know. Love Legends DA says Rachel. For me, I don't know. I haven't been like on a main series kick for games in a long time. And I don't think they're bad or anything. It's just like the only game that I really care about is this game at the moment. The sound is ABS pulsating, brakes for traction. Yeah. What do we have? That's so bad again. A last minute flight to for Miami sounds good. It does. If it was at all possible, I would. At this point, we're trying to just trying to make sure I can stream on a regular basis, let alone travel, unfortunately. But here we go. Come on. It is not a shiny. Yo, Aaron, what's up, man? Rocking the Golden Gary. How you doing? I'm just doing what I always do, dealing with snow. Should I use my rare candies to get a shiny Shelgon? I would just catch Bagons in the wild with Pineaps, man. You can just catch those boys. They're spawning today with half-decent frequency anyway, so you can probably get those without using rares. Might rain a little on Sunday. Be okay. Yeah, I was really hoping to make that trip possible, but yeah, this time of the year is just tough. It pretty much just like, not to dive too far into things, but the cost of like my regular streams goes up by like 150%. Driving here for an hour in the snow is it's cut into my being able to do other stuff fund, we'll say. Have a question. Do you do any giveaways? Code cards sometimes, but not at the moment. No, I'm just doing my thing. Just giving away my time today on YouTube or Discord. For which? I feel like they made Kyurem all bad on purpose because of the catch rate. I don't know. Like, I mean, we just saw that Marissa got a hundo. I don't think they're all bad. I think it's just RNG. You know what I mean? Let me see where we're going next. Ooh, is a Scyther. Oh, dude, that area sucks, though, for network. Yo, those raids are all bad. We ain't about the bad raids, though. We don't like that lifestyle. That one ends at 410. We already did. That one is now. Okay. That one's in a bad network place, too. Which is great. Ooh. Yo, Drowsy's up there. Yo, we got to make him dance. Okay, well, I mean, we got to do other things as well, but we got to make him dance. Any birds? Yeah, actually, we did see a bird. Which, I mean, I don't usually drive when I do the daily incense. We have to today because it's like zero visibility. Snow. They call it snow squalls, I guess, which is pretty much just blowing and continuous snow. So yeah, we're driving today. And I don't usually run my daily incense, but we did see a bird. Maybe I'll take that same way back. Because we got to go back down by the water again to do the next raids. Maybe we'll find a birdito. That would be nice. Well, let's go over here. Yeah, Crucify, dude, I love doing this too, man. Honestly, I love doing it too. It's more so logistical stuff that gets in the way, but I mean, time-wise, man, I love hanging out with you guys, streaming. It's fantastic. Brakes failing again. I gotta be extra careful I brake really early so we don't run into anyone. You're at school. Any break in the weather anytime soon? The next time we have decent weather will be probably late March. Usually we don't get snow like this until like mid-January into February. And then we have like this like really, really bad stretch of things. But it luckily enough for us started early this year. So we've had pretty much from late November, we're going to have that all the way until like late March of just, it's not supposed to stop snowing for like the next couple months. It's actually, I was saying earlier today, it's very shocking that we have this bad of weather. Yo, Daniel, thanks for being a member again, man. Rocking the red Gary. I really appreciate you. Let's see some love for Daniel. That means that's over 6 months at our Tier 2 membership. Thank you so much, man. You guys will make the channel possible, will make the channel survive. So shout out to you and all the other members we have here. I really appreciate it, man. Do I live near Drake? No, I don't think so. He lives in the same country, but I think he might live... I don't know if he even lives here anymore. Probably not. If he was smart, he probably lives somewhere that's not cold. So I'm going to say no. I guess we'll beat up this guy. Duskull doesn't have 2 eyes? He doesn't have 2 eyes? Looked into booking a flight to Canada. The weather put me off. Dude, honestly, it's not... The summertime is the only time it's half worth it. Canada is... It's a beautiful country in the summer, but the winters here are so bad, it's not even funny. Like, the summers here are not even like a... Or the winters here aren't even like a... Oh, they're bad? They're like survival mode. I have to dig tunnels beside my house to get outside. Like, there is literal human tunnels that are higher than me in snow so that we can just move outside to, like, take our trash bins out and stuff. It is awful, man. I only really, like, answer questions about the weather. I hate to keep being that guy that's whining about weather, but I'm only answering questions. I won't bring it up if you guys don't. Looking forward to remote trades? Yeah, man. That should be awesome. Whoa, that guy almost just ran over another guy. Oh my god. Would be nice if the snow would stop here for like 10 minutes in the next 6 months. That'd be cool. But I don't think that's going to happen. You want to visit Canada? I mean, like I said, if you do, go in the summertime. It's not worth it any other time of the year. It is just full-on survival mode. You have to wear a t-shirt in the winters? I wish. And the Bunnelby was leaving Thursday and coming back this Saturday. Dude, yeah, it's a crazy snowy time of the year. So, I mean, I don't know. It would be different. Like, the only vacations I see people doing to Canada that seem half decent is like if you go to like Banff or something like that, they're like snowboarding and skiing locations. They're like okay, I guess. You can rent log cabins, but the rest of Canada, man, really has nothing to do except for just like suffer in the snow this time of the year. Most times they close the highway so you can't go or do anything at all. And you're just snowed in like past your windows in your house. It's unfortunate. Thoughts on Christmas Pokemon? Like the costume stuff should be pretty good. Okay, so our bird was along here. See if we can find another Birdito again. I'm going to pull in and do this Kyurem up here too. Come on. Dude, give us a red Claunchy. For frick's sakes. This guy's a big no. The bag on as well. Alright, man. Have I seen a Daily Incense spawn in the last little bit? What came off the Daily Incense last? Maybe that's broken. Hopefully it didn't... Igloo Fest? Yeah, pretty much. It's honestly like, if there's ever a legal way that I can not live in this country, I'm not living here. If Canada is, there's not much to love about it, unfortunately, anymore. If you like really, really expensive places to live with terrible weather and to pay half your earnings in taxes, then Canada's for you. But other than that, it's probably not the best. It's kind of like someone said on here on the streams before, they're like, yo, they probably give houses away there, right? I'm like, no, houses here are like $800K to $1 million for like a crap hole, like a house you wouldn't even want to live in. And the tax rate is 50% in Canada off your earnings. So it's crazy, man. You got to really want to live here. Adan says, you're my favorite YouTuber. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for watching the streams. Keeping us rocking and rolling. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. Average house prices in 2025? Yeah, I mean, still, though. Like, we're not talking, like, living in Toronto. We're talking some city in Canada you've never heard of. $1 million home has one washroom, and you can see through the floorboards. That's pretty crazy, man. That's how Canada is. It's great. But all right, we got the 5 of us going in. The 5-piece McNugget meal. Moving in with Rachel and Brad. That's the thing. Everyone's like, why don't you guys move to the States? Something like that. You can't. You can't move anywhere unless you have a visa. So I'm pretty much trapped living in Canada unless I get a job in like a different country. Your parents' house was $200K in the 90s, and now it's 1.8 mil. Dude, that's what I mean, Nick. Like, it's... If you owned property for like 40 years, sure. But like Canada's wild, man. Imagine Australia, because that's where I am. Nice. Canada sounds like California. Yeah, except for we have snow. So it's kind of the worst. Whoa, you don't have to do that. Garlic with that 20 says, you're amazing. Thank you very much. I hope you had an awesome day yesterday. It was very fun hanging out with you, taking the day to just have some fun. So thank you very much for the 20, but you don't have to do that. My goodness. To even rent 500 plus 2-bedroom here? Oh, dude, you can't, I don't think you can get a pair of shoes for $500 here. Let alone that. 50% income tax is insane? Yeah, it's nuts. Thank you again for the 20, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, Canada's wild, man. Not to get into that too much, but let's see what happens with this one. What do we got? 25-17. Okay. All right. Only way to make a living is make $15K a month. Dude, it actually is. I don't have any friends here that don't work at least 2 jobs and they're not rich, including myself. It's insane, man. We got to stop talking about Canada. It's going to make me sad. But, come on. Not a shiny. All right. Well, frick. At least in the 25s. Dude, for once, we've been having such bad Kyurems. Like, all my Kyurems have been 2480s tops lately, so that this is a good one for me. I hope that Drowsy up there shines. I haven't seen that many local Drowsies. Tears in the pillow, yeah, exactly. You already know. Honestly, like, I don't know. Everyone here kind of just does their own thing, right? You just kind of live and do your own thing. When you really think about Canada, it's a bit rough. Mindful's not a shine food. Whoa, Ashley with the 20. I agree with Garlic. Love you guys in the mods. You don't have to do that, Ashley. Thank you so much for the 20, though. Really appreciate the support, guys. Oh my god, monster 20s flying in. Let's see some love for Garlic and, of course, for Ashley. You guys are the best. My goodness gracious. What's up, Boogs? Get ourselves a Claunchy. Hey, Nini, what's up? Oh yeah, I should be driving, shouldn't I? Dude, why is that Kyurem going to be in that laggy place, man? That street down there is Lagu Beef. I guess we could. I don't know. I'm sure you guys will forgive me if it lags for a sec, because that raid is, like, in a bad spot. It lags for, like, 2 seconds. But otherwise, I have to remote it, and I really don't want to do that. Because my remotes have Shadow Raid's name all over them. Belek says, thank you, BT. Oh, you got a shiny. Nice. Dude, sick. Let's go. That's awesome. Mr. Monkey Man. Monkimus Maximus says no. How about you? Imagine a Sudowoodo now before that event. Would be a little bit bittersweet. Also, that cop just ran a red light in front of me. Thanks for keeping me safe, Mr. Cop Guy. Good to see you guys out in the snow. They don't usually do that. They usually prefer to just watch football from the comfort of the place they come from. What about you? This guy's a no. He literally just pulled out in front of me in a red light, which is crazy. But yeah, we're gonna go up to this gym. If it lags for a second, guys, apologies. It is what it is. I don't know. We gotta do what we gotta do, I suppose. A place? I'm in Canada. I am in Canada. That's the place I'm at. Power up 10. Power 15. That gets a lot of quests done, but it's kind of bad encounters. I might just do it either way. Yo, it's Articuno. Hold on. Come on. Ah, not shiny. Dude, I almost missed that. Oh my god, hold on. Let me pull in here for a sec. Yo, that's crazy. I'm trying to go around the corner. Second bird of the day. Oh, man. Okay. All I saw was this little tail coming out from behind the gym. Dude, that's what I mean. Running it while you're in the car is so hectic. Drop a like for some catch luck, man. We're going to need it. I saw its tail, says Brendan. Dude, me too. I was like, yo, what is that? Drop 20 balls? That doesn't work, I don't think. Oh, man. Imagine if that was shiny in the snow. This guy's coming home. Come on down, sir. Look at the look on his face. The ultimate disrespect. Come on. Shiny Artie. Oh, I know, Rachel. That's what I need right now, too. Use a Master Ball? Nah. Ain't no way. If it was a level 1 Zapdos, I would. There we go. You know what we do here? The great throws catch the birds. Let's reset it again, just like that. Yo, come on, dude. Come down and attack. He still looks sick in the snow. There we go. Come on, do it. Yo, stop playing. All right, well, take your time then. Whatever. We have all day. Whenever he attacks when he's down, we're going to throw. You praying for me? I don't want... Okay, we wanted to set the circle again. Like that. It resets when it goes up. That's why. But here we go. The great throw. Come on. 1, 2. Ah, stay. Frick. Frick it all the heck. Ah, tell me why, man. What's the matter for you? We could have done great things together. Oh. You're breaking my heart. That's awful. A tragedy has happened here today, folks. It's the second bird of the day. Bye, Felicia. I don't know what its name was, but sure. That's not too good. It's still cool to see another bird, though. Yo, that was pretty hectic. But driving around has been paying off with some crispy birds. Like, usually if you're driving, all you get is floppy birds. But today they've been pretty crispy, so that's good. And I'm going to go to this spot up here, which again I said is probably going to lag a little bit while I connect to it. But I'm sure all of you fine people will forgive me. And if you don't, then, oh well. Clonchimus is a no. Garlic says I'm dying. Yo, what was that? What was that? Ah, stupid friggin' wrong bird. Starly's like, I have a name. No, you're just the wrong bird. Bud. Why don't we try that one on for size? Claunchy is a no. If you guys can snipe this one on the go, that'd be great, because I'm going to do like a drive-by. I'm just going to drive up here like, and you guys will all hop in. Maybe not the best joke to make there, but we'll go this way. We'll move on swiftly from whatever was said. Yo, why don't they plow any roads here? Is that just not a thing we do in Canada anymore? I guess not. I'm a little sweetie. All right. I've been called worse. All right, let's do it. If you guys can hop on in, that would be fantastic. You can see that I added Nate back at the top there too, reluctantly. We deleted Nate the other day when he traded me some bad stuff. Ashley says I thought it was funny. Garlic with a hot dog. Uh-oh. What exactly does that stand for? I feel like I need an adult. Thank you for the 2 or the 150, but why the hot dog? Someone needs to explain to me why the hot dog. I'm not a piece of meat. Whoa, as I'm sliding into a ditch right here. Oh, man. Hold on. Let me not have my brakes fail, and then I'll read my chat for a sec. My God. And there it is. Yeah, that's a peach one. Thank you for the donos, kind of. But again, need I remind you, my eyes are up here. I am to be treated with respect. I am not a piece of meat. You guys sometimes getting carried away. Smoke is coming out of my head in this chat. Dude, I'm literally like, it's like I'm in like a sled right now. Dude, my brakes just don't work at all. So if there's any place I have to stop, it's not going to happen, it looks like. Rachel with the 1 with the confused face. What is that? Is that an Arby's sandwich? Is that a burger or is that from Arby's? That's buns? Okay, I was going to say. Cheeks and buns. Bed Wars, what's up? Get 25 Master Balls to catch birds? You can't. You guys are crazy. Thank you for the donos. Hey, Sport, what up? Dustman looks so good. He's a beautiful, beautiful beast. Yo, can I turn around here, or is that forbidden? Why does every house that I park in front of have some upset-looking dude protecting his home? Just in the window, looking all upset. Ooh, 2539. You know what that is? It's not a hundo. So that's good. We didn't want that anyways. But I'm just going to pull in here, because we're going to leave, because this guy is, this guy is looking like I've wronged him. You'd think that I just showed up to tell him that his mom is deceased. He just looks so upset for no reason. You know I'm a meat guy? What does that mean? What's a meat guy? I don't like that. Hey, come on. Frick. This is probably, what, a 91? Garlic to check Discord. Oh, what happened now? That's probably not good. That's usually never, ever good. He hates the snow as well? Ooh, a piece of candy. Which, again, that's a big deal for us, because it's not a hundo. Also, there's a guy that just spawned in behind. Oh, that's the guy. Dude, the guy that I just parked in front of his house hopped into his car, and now he's following me. That's weird. I'm sure it's fine. Nothing bad's ever happened to anyone who parked in front of someone's house. That's what I always say. He probably just wants to say hello. I hope he wants to say hello. And hopefully we get another bird up here. 2 birds in the day. It's been pretty nice. It has not sucked. If we see a level 1 Zapdos, I will Master Ball. It's all this Master Ball talk going around. That would finish my level 1 bird set. That's concerning. I'm sure it's fine. He just looks very angry, and he's driving super close to me, so... He's probably just late for his job at the brewery or something like that. I don't know. Mr. Furfro, how much you? Also a no. I'm sure it's fine. Famous last words. I don't know what it is, but this city, if you park in front of a guy's house, it's like a disrespect symbol to men. Ain't no boy gonna be parking in front of my house. Like, literally all these guys would look so mad. It's like, yo, you live in front of a gym, man. So, like, move, you know? Don't live in front of a gym. You had to know this was a possibility. When you bought this house from the realtor, they're like, yeah, and it's right across from a gym. It's mainly taken over by Mystic, but occasionally there is Team Instinct there. Like, they told you that when you bought the house, man. So, you should know all these things. Bagu beef. Brake check. My brakes don't really work right now, so I don't want to do that. It'd be bad for both of us. Canada's more of like, you just try to run out of momentum in your car before you have to stop. Otherwise, you just like, whoopsie. Sorry, I ran over you. Didn't mean to. We're gonna do Mr. Drowsito. Oh, dude, Mr. Drowsito's awesome. Valor on top? I would say no. I would say no. My brakes worked here. Who's silly now? That gym is always full. Always, always, always full. Oh, that dog has a coat on. Oh, that's awesome. I hope he stays warm. That lady's looking at me like, look at this pervert driving by, checking out my pup. And she is right about most of the stuff, just not the pervert thing. I'm just a normal guy. Your team yellow? Well, let's do this. If you want to hop in on Drowsito, go ahead and snipe on in. I'm going to switch my team, Marissa, do it. Join the blue team. Articuno for life. Any shinies? One. We have one crispy shinito. And it is a Heatran, and he's just okay. I don't know who still wants these, but I will send some. I have, like, the master set of Drowsitos done. Yo, why is this guy gonna do this, man? That is, like, the worst thing that's happened to anyone in the history of time. I wanted to do this raid before we... Okay, we can. Nice, we're fine. He's gonna think I'm a dingus, but I don't care. I was trying to wait here so we don't disconnect from the raid. But this guy behind me is like, sir, I'm in a tremendous urban rush. He's insisting that I pull out this second, which is not good for me. Started playing. I want to know the average stats. What's the average stats? What do you mean? Of what? Have you got Pikachu Libre? I have not. Not yet. We're looking for a 594 for this or 745. Let's see what happens as the Go Plus is spinning. Oh, yo. Wipers gave me a scare. That's 20 off. 20 CP off. There is a high probability this could be purifiable. Let's see it. Come on. Oh, it didn't shine. Frick. We're going to pull in here for a sec. I will catch him. We'll see if it would have been purifiable. Dang, dude. Someone better tell me why soon. Whoa. Okay. Conditions getting ultimately dangerous. What's up, Pac-L? 85% catches per day? Oh, not purifiable. I catch a little bit more than your average bear. Not more than Yogi, though. He's pretty good at it. But I would say, like, I don't know, between 5 to 1,000 catches? 500 to 1,000? Nightcap Snorlaxes? Yes, I have. Yo, come on, game. Let's not run terribly, shall we? We got a magic fish. Let me pop into this Gary. Why is my game running so bad, man? How is it my phone overheating and it's minus 20 outside? Any shinies? Just one. Shiny count will always let you know. I'm trying to drive in between the raids, so trying to do my best to read chat, but the easiest way is just to go ahead and put in shiny count, and there you go. Is it lagging? Oh, man, that's annoying. On top of all the other annoying things happening at the same time. And I can't open my window because that lets snow in. That's good. All right, let's do this guy. If we can. Mr. Gary. Game's been crashing for you lately? Yo, why is my game running like this right now? Just a wee second. I think my phone's overheating somehow. It's minus 20 out, which is super annoying. I'm like 90% sure it is. And I can't open the window because then snow comes in and I can't, I don't know. I don't know, man. Your game's lagging? All right, well, let's do this. I mean, we'll do what we can do. If the game's lagging and the roads get bad, I'm just going to not do this because this is kind of annoying to have to do. But if it stops lagging, then we'll keep going. Played Fortnite? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Fortnite. It's lagging again? Looks like it's okay now, right? The two of us hopping in. Dude, yeah, the snow is wild. Like, usually I'd open my window to let it, like, cool off, but I cannot even because it's... I don't know if you'd be able to see it really or not if I do this, but it is just, like... It won't focus because that's all snow going by. You can't really tell unless I zoom in, but it's just non-stop blowing snow, like, just snow blowing in through my window and stuff, too, when I do that. So, yeah, that's good. That's always nice. Good on my end. Seems okay to me. Okay. Well, let's go in with the three of us. Shiny Shundo Mega. What do you mean? That'd be awesome to get. You mean the CP of the Hundo's in 1937? But yeah, it is terrible outside. Oh my god. Can barely see where I'm going. If the roads get that much more worse too, I'm probably gonna have to make a game time call at some point. Because it took me a little over an hour to get here today because the roads are already that bad, and it's probably snowed half a foot minimum since then, maybe more than that. Well, let's see. We get ourselves a good Gary. So far, it's the one shiny from a raid. It's been kind of stonky. 2 birds, though, which is cool. It's so strong. Please take care. Safety over everything. Yeah, I know. It sucks like when I make the full investment to come here and then don't stream long. You know what I mean? It's like... It's still the same inconvenience and hours of the day and, like, money and stuff. So I try to make the most of it while I'm here. Because it's like, yeah. Kind of sucks. What's up? Jerron, how we doing? You got a shiny Carablast? Nice. Dude, my game is running so bad. Mr. Gary does not seem to care. Mr. Gary just seems to be here without a care in the world. Must be nice to be Gyarados. He was like, yeah, you guys will never defeat me. And if you do, it'll take you 400 seconds to do. Hopefully he at least shines. So I've done a fair amount of these raids, relatively speaking. I don't usually grind too many of the mega raids, but we got to do my boy Gary, of course. And I hope we see one more bird today. I wonder how much longer is my daily incense. Probably not that much longer on it. Reinstall Pokemon GO if it's lagging. Nah, it takes... I can't do that on a stream. And also, too, it has other things to do with network and other things. Got 2 shiny Shieldon. Spotlight Hour. Nice. It's not shiny boosted. So, yeah, you did get pretty lucky. Would watch play PvP from home? From the safety of your home? Yeah. I mean, I was thinking about doing that. I always try to grind in person because most times, like, the streams for PvP aren't everyone's cup of tea, we'll say. And it really reflects that in how the streams do, but... Hey, Pokecatch, what's up? Thanks for watching the streams. I appreciate that. Joshua says, what's up? Not much. We're looking for a red Gary right now. Looking for the red Gare Bear. Come on, dude. Look at him just hanging on by a thread. I think it's this typing. I think it's water and dark is just a very annoying typing. Gotta head to work. Sounds good, Rachel. Safe travels. Hey, Morva, what's up? It has been a minute. How you been? All right, 1937's the hundo. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what happens. Hopefully going to get ourselves a good one. There we go. Just thinking about its red skin. I am. I'm hoping he's going to be red. That's the whole reason I did this. We got the hardest hitter. And the shiniest shiny. Come on. Frick. That's so bad, too. He looks cool. I mean, I love seeing me a nice Gary in the snow, but that is a very bad one. Daily Incense is a little bit longer on it. Did you know that a group of ladybugs is called Loveliness? Thank you very much for the 10. I did not know that. I had no idea the ladybug facts. Let's see some love for Ashley, and thanks for the 10 bomb. I would have thought they'd be like, I don't know, a flock? I don't even know what I'd call that. Multiple ladybugs. But now we know. If anyone ever asked me that, they're like, hey, I'm going to shoot you unless you know what a bunch of ladybugs are called. And I'm like, oh, they're called lovelies. They're called loveliness. They're called loveliness, I think. And then they like won't harm me because I know the facts about the ladybugs. I'm pretty sure that's how that would go. A group of fish is called many fish. No, that's called a school, isn't it? Isn't it a school of fish? We're going to go driving again. We're going to go back down the lonely road of loneliness. And I'm going to go through that place that I saw the Moltres. We've so far seen an Articuno and a Molty today, which is mighty fine. I mean, if you ask me, seeing 2 birds on a snowy day like today is pretty awesome. So I like that. Putting random facts sometimes. Sometimes good to know. What's up, Rosca? Evolved by a female shiny 97 Litleo. Nice. The male one is super tough to get. It took me ages to get that thing. Okay, what is happening? What is this guy doing? Dude, the last time we pulled out of here, a guy went with his signal on and went straight and almost ran into me. And that guy did the same thing. Is it me? Oh, shiny Illumise. Yo, that's sick. That's a nice shiny, actually. I haven't seen this guy for a while. All right, now I'm happy again. Sir, I was going to say, if he pops out, I am driving slowly, so that would have sucked. All right. Nice and easy. He takes his medicine and no. A big no for the big toe. A crushing blow on the IVs. Hoppip. Get out of here, Hoppip. We don't need you up in here. We have the punchy guy that has no blue gloves on. So fans of blue gloves will not be excited, but the rest of us will be. We still have to power something up. This fish. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. See you later, Dust. I hardly knew ye, but at least we get a couple quests done towards our quests we have to get done. So this is a no. My incense stopped running. You mean the roar time part of it? Yeah, I gotta beef it up again, but I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do because my phone's getting hot, and if that leads to stream lag and I'm driving in like very dangerous conditions, then it's gonna be a no-go on the extension side of things. I'll do 12 minutes for now as we see how things go. Seems to be when it rains it pours, man. Like with all my streaming stuff, it seems to all break in bad weather, which is inherently tough to grind in the first place. But up here is where we saw that multi before, man. It was right along here. Let's see if we can recreate a multi. What are the Pokeball symbol? At the top, it's the Go Plus. The Go Plus is a Bluetooth device you can hook up to your game, and it can spin Pokestops for you and catch Pokemon. I only use mine to spin, but I think that's what you're talking about. Dude, the construction guys are hammering outside. I just heard like a bunch of like dink, 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 dink. And I was like, yo, is my car messed? But I think it's construction guys. I think the car is unmessed for now. Yeah, it's definitely construction guys. You lost your Go Plus? How can I find it? I don't know. I've never been asked that before, but only you would know, right? I don't know where you've taken your Go Plus. It doesn't have a find me feature, unfortunately. What about you? Mr. Nidoran. Let me see where I'm looking. There should be some raids popped. That is a mega raid again for the Gare Bear. And then there's a Heatran. Okay. Mr. Cutie Fly. You can quick catch now? Nice. Dude, it's the best technique in the entire game is quick catching. It's the number one thing you have to know about this game. To do well with it anyways. Mr. Drevious. Not Mr. Drevious, but Mrs. How about you, Mr. Poliwag? Dude, it's crazy. Looking through this snow right now, it looks like I'm seeing triple. It is like literally it's like a wall of snow, pretty much. So that's good. Was hoping to have low visibility. And we got what we wanted. Oh, yo, again. Here we go. Third bird of the day. Ah, come on. Dude, 3 birds. Holy cannoli. Let's put him in his home. He's coming with us. Dude, that's crazy. Another birdito. Driving around in the snow has yielded many of birds. None shiny, but hopefully we can get him to stay in his home. Birds everywhere. Yeah, there is. I think it's like, it's meant to be with this guy. Let me find a parking spot, though. Because I don't want to throw it in while I'm driving. That would be not smart. And we like to do things smart-ish sometimes. All right, this spot looks as good as any. Let's put him in his home, man. You know what we do here? The Great Throws catch the birds. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Cannolis are holy. They are. A 484. He's a tiny bird. There's no reason he shouldn't be coming home with us. Come on. Do it again. Okay, never mind, it's fine. Take all the time you need. Look at how majestic he looks. I'm going to set the circle. Oh, never mind. That's fine. What's up, Lemon? Molty, come home. Help him stay warm. Dude, he is freezing out here. Moltres is looking for Rattatas in the snow. He hasn't eaten in 4 days. I'd be doing this guy a favor. But he has to help himself. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Come on. Come on down. We're going to set it again, just like that. Because the great throws catch the birds. We have proven that before. All right, here we go. The great throw. Come on, third bird of the day. Do it. Yo. What? Come on. All of that for a Moltres' version of a kick in the nuts? Come on. It's fine. It's gonna be alright, you know? It's just right now it's just hard. That's a crushing blow to morale. That is that's not good. Dude, he did that whole big song and dance for that. That's crazy. 3 birds though today. Not even a roll. Yeah, he's just like, nah, I don't think so. This Backstreet over here used to be good for birds. So, we're going to see if Backstreet's back, all right? Hopefully it is. And then I'll do the Gary rate. Oh, a shiny green fish! Nice! Yo, I love this guy. All right, picking up some shinies. The stupid freaking birds won't shine. But let's go. Hopefully you're good. Survey says, he's okay. Back to back? No, heavens no. How about you? Oh, a tiny toady? But yeah, this Backstreet back here, I don't know why, but there's one stream I remember, like, specifically, I got a shiny Zapdos, a shiny Snorlax, and a shiny Druddigan all off the Daily Incense. It was last winter. But we haven't been down the Backstreets too much. I'm going to do it now because it's a one-way street and I want to hop in the Gare Bear over there. 10 great throws. I would love to make great throws in the variety of 10. Ever gotten back-to-back? For what? Like for birds? Or for shinies? As my brakes are failing again. Love that. Makes me feel very, very nice and safe when my brakes are like, whoa. Wish you guys could see how cool the burnout is I just did. Literally just did like Tokyo Drift around the corner. Well, it was like slightly scary, but pretty cool. We're going to get one more spawn and we're going to pop in on Mr. Gary again. Which is this raid right here. The game is just glitching so you can't tell what it is, but it is a Gary. How about you? I literally just like went around one corner and slid down past the street and then like perfectly turned onto this one. And it probably looked pretty cool for anyone watching. Please drive safe. Me no likey. Heck yeah, brother. I didn't mean to, but yeah, my brakes just decided not to work there. All right, let's do this one. Enough is enough, Gyarados. You got the shine. How many shines I got today? 3. A shiny Heatran, a Illumise, Carvana, and 3 birds. I don't want to toot my own horn. I just honked my actual horn. But it's been pretty good. 3 birds and 3 shinies, right? Not so bad. Also, oh, that guy looks mad. He just looks at me like, why'd you honk your horn? This is a respectful community. We don't honk horns here, brother. But I had to honk the horn to prove my point. My best daily was catching 1 regular and 1 shiny Zapdos in the same 30 minutes. Nice. That's awesome. That sounds like a great day. I just opened my windows to cool off my phone, which is crazy that I have to do that right now. But I hope that my window's not going to freeze. Every now and then you'll roll on your window in the wintertime and your window freezes and won't go back up and it's like the worst. So I hope that doesn't happen. Because that would not be good. We got me and Nick in here, the 2Ps. Got Ashley as well, okay. Any Hundo Kyurems? No. Marissa got one today. What's up, Cubed? Let's do it. The 3-piece McNugget meal. Hopefully this one's red. And then if not, there's a Heatran. I can't believe how many birds today in random places. And they're not weather boosted. 3 snowy birdies. Why didn't one of them shine or catch, though? You know, like, I said this before the stream even like got going, but I was like, it would make sense to see a shiny bird soon because I see so many birds. Since my last shiny bird, I've seen probably like 25. We've caught a couple of them, which is cool. Don't forget about your buddy. He already has the heart for the day. Allergies be killing me softly. Yeah, I usually get them like in like the spring myself. And everyone around here calls it hay fever for some reason. Be so sad to only get 3 pieces. Yeah, Schmokes. I've said this before. Anyone who works at McDonald's, take a long look at yourself. It's not your money. Put an extra nugget in the bag. Make someone's day. Be the hero that we all need. If you work at Wendy's or McDonald's, any places that sell chicken nuggets, throw an extra one in the bag for God's sake. And don't tell me you can't. Oh, I'll get fired. Just do it. Someone has to do it, and you can be the change you're looking for in the world. Got 3 bird encounters today? Yeah, so far. So far, we've had 3 birditos. 7 will make me smile. Hooks me up with extra nuggies. Weird request, BT. Gonna do a Tauros raid? Yeah, if I find one, for sure. I saw a couple earlier today, Nick. I don't know if there's any around now, but if there is, I gotcha. Mega Mewtwo needs to come to raids? I agree. Does dodging bring anything against Mega Gyarados? You can. I mean, it just makes it less damage on you. But I don't really care about that. I got revives. I did that working at Tim Hortons with Timbits. Dude, Reese, I don't see why not. Like, I worked at a restaurant illegally when I was a kid. I was 12. They wouldn't hire you because, you're 12. It's child labor. Anyways, the guy paid me cash. I'd work there. And people would be like, yo, do you mind, like, giving me, like, whatever leftover home fries you have? I'd be like, yeah, I don't care. Sure. And then they'd be like, all right, well, thanks, kid. Whatever. But, like, it would be a huge deal for them. And it didn't matter for me. Be the guy that puts that extra nugget in the bag. It's not your money. You might as well. They're just like some executive from McDonald's right now with his hands crossed. His arms crossed. Is looking all mad. But okay, we're here. Let's see what happens. Drop a like for some shiny. Look, let's at least crush the like goal today, man. Do me a solid. We're kind of close. We've been setting some backwards records for taking the longest time to set the like goals, but it's fine. Let's just get there. Need to start a talk show? I mean, this is kind of what that is, only with Pokemon visuals. Come on, be red! Frick! Oh, you're looking mighty fine, Gary. That's not a hundo, but that's pretty good. Chick-fil-A once comped my meal because they said I was nice. Really? That's awesome. That's my 5-guy model with fries? Dude, I feel like you can make someone's day with that. Like, 1 extra nugget in there, some extra fries. Even if they're just bag fries. Any old fries would be good. Also, stay in your home. Friggin' Gary. Mr. Nicholas. I don't have any Tauros at the moment. I can send you this, though. This could be a Tauros. It could be, one of 3 things, I think? So I'll send it to you anyways. Chick-fil-A wants to charge you double for looking like Smeargle? You just show up, Hoochie, they're like, yo, this guy looks like Smeargle, man. Charge him $19. Gary hates me today? Yeah, me as well. Gary hates us all equally. Let's go beat up Heatran, see what happens. I'm not sure how my toes are so cold they could fall off my body right now, and I'm in a car. I think it's because they got soaked earlier today walking that snowbank. We had to, like, get out of the safety of our car to get a Kyurem raid. And then all that stuff happened. Mr. Venipede. He Venipede on the floor. How about you? Yeah, Cryogonal and Dynamax is rough. Nobody likes to see Cryogonal ever. It's just a sad excuse for a Pokemon. Like, someone just drew a snowflake and Pokemon companies like, yup, that's it. That's up there with drawing a pair of keys. They really got lazy with Pokemon designs. I'm sure someone spent ages making sure they got Charmander just right back in the day. Blastoise with his glorious cannons. And now you can just have a pair of car keys, and that's acceptable. There is no accountability anymore for Pokemon. You can just do whatever you want. Also, how upset do you think the post office would be if I, smashed into their window right now? Think that'd be fine? Would it be, no biggie, or would it be kind of a biggie? I don't know. Double XS Claunchy would have been a cool shiny. Extend Incense? I will a little bit. Oh, Claunchy again. Incense has been good. It's just, it's kind of tough to run it because I got to drive all over the place. And, like, driving is, again, I can't show you while I'm driving, but it's very dangerous. My brakes pretty much don't work. Sounds like a biggie, says Marissa. Ooh, I was hoping you'd sugarcoat it for me. I was hoping you guys would be like, it's okay. Nundo Claunchy? I don't have a Nundo Claunchy. I wish. Dude, Claunchy is one of my favorite shinies in the entire game. I love him. I like how angry he is for no reason. I've never even met Claunchy before, and he already looks angry. Not gonna lie, Croggonal's kind of cheeks. I don't know why I think that's hilarious. People call stuff cheeks. Yo, that's cheeks, bro. I agree. No brakes, all gas. You know how it is. Yeah, pretty much smokes. You live in Canada, you know. You get in these positions where you're like, well, I better give her or else I'm gonna smash. It's just the way it is. Also, there's some unreputable looking lad beside me right here, so that's good. All right, the 5 of us hopping in. Do you have every Galarian bird shiny? Yes, I do. If we go to the birds, I saw 3 birds today, but we do have all the birds. Gonna go ahead and yeah, let's lock my door. There we go. There's just some random like crackhead guy looking in my window, so that's good. But yeah, we do have all the birds, shiny and not shiny, which is awesome. Invite him to the raid. He looks like he doesn't have a smartphone. If anyone watches your streams, they won't care if you go through the window. I don't know if they'd see it that way. I don't think the post office employees would see me smash through the window and be like, oh my god, you stream on YouTube, so it's okay. I don't think they'd see it that way. Hey, what's up, goat? Whenever something's really bad, I call it cheeks. I think it's hilarious. You're evolving Shieldon? All right, the 8-piece meal going in. I'm sure he recognized you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's definitely it, I would say. All post office employees definitely watch the streams. You should get a level 1 Artie in there. I do have a level 1 Artie. I have a level 1 Articuno and level 1 Moltres. I need a level 1 Zapdos to finish the set. Is that what it is, Smokes? Yeah. He walked up to me, like, with his leg, like, kind of limping and his mouth open, and then just started looking in the window. That's why I locked the door. And then he saw that I was in here and walked away. So I think at a brief glance, he was like, oh, someone left a car open that I could urinate inside of. And then he saw that I was in here and decided to not steal my car. Second shiny Galarian is Zapdos last week. Need the bluebird? Nice. Dude, I saw 3 birds today go. None of them have been shiny, though. So, GG's in your bird. That's nice. I need the bluebird as well. I don't need it, but that's the last Shundo bird that I need. All right, drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see what happens. 2573. You mean in my battle party? On a level 1 bird? I could have. He wanted to see my bird collection? He's gonna see something else if he's not careful. And here we go. Come on. Frick. He's gonna see the double XL Wiglet if he comes any closer. The thing in my collection everyone wants to see. Let's make these great throws in this guy. One of our last great throws on a bird. I still can't believe he didn't stay in his home, man. Krista with the ditto face. All right, he's been caught. Sometimes there's things that I probably shouldn't say, but do say because I like being myself. Also, we have the Knackley. Sir. And I missed the excellent throw. We're going to have to run away in great shame. We brought great shame to the family name there, missing that throw. We can never go back. Ooh, 7 minutes from now. You have a shiny Lappy? Nice. Hold your horses? We named it. I actually, we tattooed Rachel's name on it. So, most people are like, oh my god, that's a big Wiglet. And they've never seen one that big. And I don't like to brag, but if we're talking about it, I will. But yeah, it actually has Rachel's name on it. Which also people ask a lot of questions as to how that happened. It's pretty nice, man. Just the hand that I was dealt. Charmeleon. That's cool. What about you? Is a big no. What about you? Bagon kind of has like cornrows, man. I kind of like that hair he has going on. I wish I could rock that hair. I don't think it's culturally appropriate for me, though. Wouldn't look so nice, but I mean, it looks pretty sick on Bagon. He's rocking it nicely. We're gonna go down G-Bird Avenue. Seems like a quiet place to go get another bird. Is BT more wild during car streams? I don't know. I'm mainly just, like, fighting for my life to not get in car accidents with dummies on the road, so I just say some colorful things. What's up, Tess? Excellent throws. Dude. The guy in front of me just had to honk. That guy's just having a full nap on the road. Guys decided to have a quick sleep break, which is great. Mateo, what's up? We have 3 birds seen on the day. 3 crisp... Oh, you whalemer. You dirty whale guy. Whalemer's like, that's offensive to the whale community. And I take it back. I've been canceled for calling him a dirty whale guy. Yeah, Drowsy was in the car too. Dude, Drowsy has some moves though. Let's just take a brief second for the next spawn. Let's have Drowsy, as Clean would say, throw it back for us quick. Like, look at this. No one knew he could dance like this. Drowsy's on Dancing with the Stars now. Look at that nose flapping in the wind. What a beauty. Alright, back to the spawns. Oh my god, my wipers. Dude, they're getting stuck on ice and making this super loud noise. Stop it. I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm gonna do it even harder now. Claunch. Dude, shine, Clauncher. You have 1 shot. Do not miss your chance to blow, because this opportunity is not going to come more than once in a lifetime. So, now that that's been said, we can move on with our lives. But I'm sick of telling Clauncher that he needs to shine, man. I don't know. What about you? Marissa's having a laugh. At least somebody is. I'm just losing my mind slowly over here. Slowly but surely. Also, can I have 1 more bird? Just 1 more bird to make him shiny. We have Super Monkey Ball. And again, what about you? The Smalliver. Okay. Is that what I think? Oh, it is. Okay. That's interesting. There's a lady with a snowblower and a baby in her hand. She's blowing snow while holding a baby. Maybe she's teaching the baby? I don't know. I was like, what is she holding? Is that a... No, that's not a loaf of bread. That is a little guy. This could be a Dinopotamus. Where's Mrs. Clean? I don't know. Hopefully somewhere. So obsessed with Drowsy? No, I'm not. I just think about it every waking hour. That's not obsession. It's the opposite of that. We got the Gulpinator. That is a big no for the big toe. Hey, what's up, Antonio? Multitasking mom. Like the stream. Definitely like the stream. It is free. It helps out. I'd appreciate it. And that guy just ran a red light in front of me as well. So that's good. I've only seen that 12 times today. Hopefully we can see 12 more. Just, I like nice even numbers. We're going to go do this Kyurem raid. And when it pops in a couple of minutes, I'll catch the spawns there too. Hey, Yanni, what's up? Dude, we've seen 3 birds today. Got a decent collection of shinies. I am driving because we're in like a hazardous weather scenario. I can barely even see out my window while I'm driving. But yeah, some decent shinies and whoa. Oh my god, man. Almost just literally lost all control into a pole right there. I don't know how much longer we can go doing this. I think that might be my my cue to say we're not doing any more laps. Literally almost just drove into a pole. No brakes working at all. So I think we'll do this raid, and then I might have to make sure I get home without that happening again. Well, let's hop in this raid, though, after Mr. Bagon. Yeah, the roads are terrible, man. Like, real bad. Need to get you a snowmobile. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to stream on it, though, I don't think. Mr. Passimian, we have this raid popping in a few minutes. And then we're probably gonna not be out here anymore. Because, yeah, literally just, like, slid sideways like 20 feet almost into a pole. So I don't want to do that. I'd rather make sure I get home in one piece. Be safe. Yeah, I'm trying. A wild waba? Mew's your favorite? The wild waba. Ooh, yo! Dude, a level 1. Let's go. Yo, good call, Smokes. Dude, that's a sick shiny. Okay. That's pretty nice. And you're terrible. But, you know, we gotta do this. You literally just pointed him out. I was like, whatever, we'll just do the raid. Make sure I spell this right. Schmokes, there we go. What a beauty. That is pretty clean. I wish he was a shadow one. Let's just have a quick recap of so far of the shinies I pulled today, because they're pretty nice. So the Heatran, which is, you know, he's pretty cool. Illumise, sick. Carvana, and a Wabito. That's actually, like, on top of that, 3 birds? Pretty nice, man. Oh, what? Yo, is this Calm Day? What are we doing right now? Yo, that's crazy. Ashley with the 10 says, please be safe. I will. Thank you very much for the 10. Dude, what? I just pulled over here 2 full-on shinies beside each other. What is happening? Yo, let me check this out first. What? Dude, I had like a full speech in between those two and it was still a minute apart. The game doesn't want me to leave. Dude, I know. That's what I mean. It's going so well today, but oh my god. I was going to say, if he shines too, then that's certified hacking mode right there. All those Instagram guys were right then, but oh my god. We got the Bagu beef. Let's check this one. This one's going to be... oh, wait. Is that good? As I throw one into the stratosphere. 415 the hundo? Oh, man, what is this guy doing? I might have to leave this spot. This guy's backing... Ooh, to 98. Dude, there's a Rona guy backing up like a full, like, woodshed on a trailer right beside me. Yeah, okay, we have 14 seconds till this raid starts. Hopefully he can, like, chill until then. Dude, all of a sudden this got way hectic. I didn't check the IV on this yet. Yeah, that looks about right. I'm gonna hop in this raid and then drive away. Because, yo, this guy's trying to back up like a full, literally like a house, pretty much. It's like the size of like almost a house on a trailer, and like, I'm not down for that. He can smash into someone else. Yeah, let's go this way. Holy, man. Playing Spotlight? Probably from home, man, because I've almost been in several car accidents driving around today. Not of my own fault, just because the roads are so bad. Garlic with the 5s. My uncle works with Professor Oak at Pokemon, so I know you're fake. Not fooling anyone, buddy. Nice try. Thank you very much for the 5. If you don't know what she's referencing, there's a bunch of people on Instagram that are convinced that I fake all of my videos or something, so she's just quoting them. But thank you very much for the 5. I appreciate that. I would appreciate if this guy behind me would find a new life to live, too. He's, like, almost rear-ending me as we do this. Let me pull in here. Change the C to an H? Is it a C I put there? I'll fix it for you after, man. 0 IV Gulpin? It's not a Nundo, no. Direct quote from someone in the comments. Yeah, it definitely is. Someone who, I don't know. I don't know, man. I thought that the YouTube Shorts comments could sometimes be toxic. Instagram is way worse than that. Sorry for anyone that likes Instagram. But, man, there is a lot of not-so-nice people that are on there. Outer remotes for Ashley, no. All right, here we go. Just jumped in to say hi and go to bed. Sounds good, Jonathan. Thanks for hopping in. Good to see ya. I'm going to go park over here because I'm just in limbo right now. It's like rush hour traffic here, and there's a bunch of like really angry, how do I put this nicely, non-well-thinking individuals just racing around the city, almost getting into accidents. Which makes it very terrible for me trying to do this. Hey, what's up, Tyler? Crazy shiny luck today. Got some awful conditions, though. I'm going to have to wrap it soon so I can make sure I get home. Almost been in several car accidents, so I don't want to do that. But here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see it. 2510, not good. Not good. They go so fast, the remotes, they definitely do. And come on. Not a shiny. All right, whatever. All right. It's fine. It's going to be okay. At least it's a guaranteed catch. Dude, I have no idea what people are doing here driving, man. Oh, my God. People are going wild. Also, let me see what this guy is, just for fun. Item bag is full. You care about BT's life? I appreciate that. I care about it quite a bit, too. Let me see what this is. It's not Gligar. Okay. Now come home. We're going to go down. I have to go this way to leave anyways, but I want to go down G-Bird Avenue again. Because that is the way. That is the way. It's the Owimba way, I think, actually. I haven't asked Timon or Pumbaa, but I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Let me get another couple checks in. How about you? The Mustache Doggo. Another Bagu Beef. Mr. Palmito. Can I say again what happened? Lots of shinies today. And 3 birds seen. I'm trying to do some foreshadowing. I think we're going to see one more bird, but maybe not. So honestly, man, we have a great haul in the day, but the conditions are getting too dangerous that I will end up getting injured or ruining my truck, so I don't want to do that. We got to wrap, right? This is, at the end of the day, the streams are fun, but they're not the be-all, end-all or anything like that. I have to make sure I'm able to work and do my job and stuff tomorrow, too, without being in car accidents and whatnot. But let's run down this street and we'll see what happens. Mr. Bag on. That is a no. Okay, I know, game. Come on. Gonna see if we can maybe pick up one more. This is G-Bird Avenue here. That one's a no as well. Also, before I forget, hold on. Let me fix this for Mr. Schmokes here. It's an H, right? There we go. There we go. All is good. You want a bag on? Yeah, they don't seem super heavily boosted. I've noticed that. They seem like they're a little bit rough. But just a wee bit. Smoke says, love you, man. No worries. Dude, you literally like, oh, there's a Wobbuffet there. Yo, that was crazy. Wobbuffet and Gulpin shining in that same cluster. That was actually, like, ridiculous. Crazy craziness. I'm your papa? I don't think so. We'll have to go to Mori and decide that. And then when, like, they bring the test out, they're like, BT, you are not the father. And then I start dancing, and they put on Party Like a Rock Star. There's all my friends there, and we're all jumping and dancing. That's the way I want to do this, okay? But we are going to wrap shortly. I'm going to run this to the top of the hill, and we'll end it on the fly. We'll do a very short but sweet send-off for you guys. I just want to see if there's a bird up this way, because I have to drive this way to go to my home anyways. So, yeah. My God, man. Dude, in four-wheel drive, I'm just doing burnouts up a hill right now. These are some scary conditions. I don't have someone to drive? Nah, man, we don't have buses here either. But no, I can't really afford to pay a driver for this. It would be very expensive, right? Even for me. Driving a pickup truck for 3 to 5 hours on stream usually costs me $50 to $60 in gas. So paying a guy on top of it's not in the cards for the very foreseeable future. How about you? The Claunchy. And you. That is not a Claunchy. All right. No bus in Canada? Yeah, there is. It's not in this city. There's lots of buses in Canada, but not here. This city is a pretty small one, actually. So they only have, like, buses for, like, old people and stuff, mainly. Let me get one more spawn, man. We have 3 birds on the day. It's actually been a very, very good day. For birds and for shinies. Bag on says no. Come on, man. Just do it. What is that? That is not a bird. All right, guys. Well, I hate to wrap it, but like I said, I've almost been involved in several car accidents in this couple hours, so we're going to have to. 5 shinies in the day, though. The Heatran, Illumise, we got the Carvana, a Wobby, and the Gulpin. So thank you guys very much for watching. I should be live again tomorrow. Make sure you're subscribed, all that stuff. It's a free button. Do me a favor. Keep me in business. I'd appreciate it. But have a fantastic night, guys. Thank you very much for watching.